Hello and welcome. Hello, hello. Gonna wait for some more people to filter in here. It's all here right now. Oh, hey. Hello. My OBS says there's only 2 viewers. That's a lie. Top of the morning. All right. Where do we start? That is the question. Ding, ding, ding. Top of morning. Or top of afternoon. Hey, Finn. I love talking about the egos. It always makes me so excited. Right? Also, I apologize if my throat is weird because this kind of happened yesterday too. Um, just like I don't know why, but I've just been a little bit not like coughing, but like just like gross stuff in my throat feeling like I don't know. But so if I just like have to like do that for a second, I apologize. How's everybody doing today? Oh, there we go. Okay. Doing all right. Glad to hear it, Dapper Phantom. Excited to see how the rotations go. Yep. So if anyone for anyone who does I can't talk today apparently, which is that's probably a bad sign. Um for anyone who doesn't know, we're starting this thing that I'm calling rotations. So basically in our theory server, um I have some people set up to be on part 1 and part 2 or part 1 and part 2 depending on if it's split into 2 parts. It shouldn't be, but um it's going to be like for the first hour and a half to 2 hours, it's going to be the first 4 people, and then after that it's going to be the second 4 people. And then we're all going to talk about stuff together. So, those are just going to be people in our theory server for now. But if you're interested in being on a future theory stream, that's your way to do it. Let's see. Let me just quick at the first rotation to get people ready. There we go. Here, my on-air side. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, it's kind of light faded out, but my mom got it for me, and I kind of wanted to put it in the background of where my stream setup is in my new apartment. So yeah, I don't know how to make it easier to see, but it says on air. Um, oh boy. Hey Ananon, how's it going? Burning Verb, hello. Just have a peek. Permissions, make sure that they have permission. Okay. Sorry. Going good, thinking of making a bit of breakfast. I mean, it's noon for me, so yeah, it's hard to see the sign, but yeah, whatever. I'll fix it another time. Oh, 10 a.m. That's fair. That's fair. Good time zone, everybody. All right, I'm gonna hop in with the rotation 1 or some of the rotation 1 people. Wait, 7 p.m. Are you guys in Europe? I didn't realize we had such a like. Well, I suppose I should have, but like, I didn't realize that you guys were from Europe. Cool. It's evening to be. I'm from 8. Oh! Oh, snap! Okay, so I'm gonna hop in with some of the rotation 1 people. Okay, so Luna's from the Netherlands. Cool. Alright, here we go. 6 p.m. for us Brits. Okay, here we go. Hello, hello. You guys are muted.
Hello.
Hello!
Oh my god, this is lagging so bad. I should not be doing this on my phone.
Ooh.
Oh gosh. um, if you're looking at the stream, maybe you should close out of it because otherwise it'll be like echoey.
Oh yeah.
You'll hear yourself.
Yo, yeah. Hang
Yeah.
on. Okay, yeah, I'm out.
Okay, no, you're good. So, right now we have Dapper Phantom and what's your handle here? Underrated Grape Juice.
Yeah.
How should I refer to you guys?
Just Chase works.
Cool. Easy to
I usually go by Fan or Phantom.
Phantom. Okay. So you have Chase and Phantom here. Cool. Alright. Can you guys hear them okay in the chat? Because I can adjust like how loud people are and stuff. Yep, you can hear them? Okay. Good. Loud and clear.
That's good.
Heck yeah. Alright.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a Jamie.
Hey,
The
Hello.
party is here.
I totally didn't wake up like 10 minutes ago.
That's okay. I would have if I hadn't made myself get out of bed.
Yeah, I was like, I in my head I was like, I should probably wake up and like, I don't know, like I hadn't like actually like checked what time the stream was gonna be at. I was just like, I'll just figure it out when it happens, and then I slept, and then I saw there was a whole explosion in Theory Gens. I was just reading that, and then all of a sudden I get pinged, and I'm like, wait, shit! So I woke up, like I actually like got out of bed just now.
Yep.
Based.
Base.
Okay, so
Also, Chase, happy birthday.
oh yeah, it's Chase's birthday.
Yeah.
Well, not
Birthday.
Chase Brody's birthday, our Chase's birthday. Chase Brody's birthday is in April.
That'd be sick
Yeah.
if we had the same birthday.
That'd be cool.
Kin moment.
I almost had the same birthday as Jameson, but I do not.
My mom
Aw.
has the same birthday as Jameson.
Aw. And my birthday is lame. Happy
I have
birthday,
this-
Chase, not Brody.
I have the same birthday as Alexander Hamilton and Todoroki from BNHA, which is really funny. The fact
You know
that
what?
those
Fair
two,
enough.
I read somewhere that Auntie had the same birthday as Naruto, and that information haunts me to this day.
When's my birthday? It's April 26th. So like it's kind of close to Chase's, but not like anything close to anything special.
My dad's is close to Henrik's, I think.
Okay, same.
My sister is as close to Henrik's.
My grandfather's was on Auntie's.
Hey, Muffin Cat, how's it going? Camlet, what are you yelling about? They're like, what? No damn way, I'm dead. And I'm like, but for what? My birthday is the 26th of April.
Oh no, I think they're reacting to the Naruto thing.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, do we have the same birthday or something? Like, what is going on?
Oh my god, April 26th is the day that my father invented the tree. I don't know.
The what?
The tree. I don't know, man. I'm tired still.
Mm.
Man,
Lots of April
I
birthdays here.
oh yeah.
All right.
Like
Sorry, you go.
oh I was just gonna say, like last night I just put in the thing in Theory Gen of like, hey, look at the alchemist table, it has the iris thing. And then I wake up and it's like, so
When I wake up,
it's like, so there's also another symbol, and I literally just read over all of that now, and it's so funny because the reason how I realized that there was like the oil symbol is Iris's symbol was because I was on VC with one of my friends explaining the Iris lore, and I was like going through. I like was like, wait a minute, I think that there's something like I remember like checking the periodic table thing, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute, that I didn't realize that before, and then I put it in Theory Gen. But even before that, the reason why I checked the periodic like table thing in the first place was because I was talking about Jackie's birthday, and I was like, there's this symbol, but it's not the real like it's not uh it's not the actual Comic Code's authority, and it's on this other page. And but I was like, I wonder if it's in the like that table. So I like checked and I couldn't see it, and I was like, all right, so it's nothing, never mind. And then I
And
wake
then
up
everyone was
and
like, yo, it's actually there.
yeah, and I was like, there's no way I like thought of that like last night, and then it actually ended up like happening. Like that's so funny. Like that timing is hilarious.
I'm gonna fully admit, when we first saw the kind of the 3 dots logo, I thought it was a clown face.
Oh yeah, same.
yeah, I thought so too.
100%.
Like in Grape's nickname right now, or Chase's nickname right now, it if you look at it from the side, it looks like the big one's a little clown nose.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I
No,
thought
you're not
too.
wrong.
Because Auntie's a clown.
Also,
He
hi
is.
Hunter, how's it going?
Stinky clown man.
I have food now.
Food.
If you need to chew, go ahead and mute. It's fine. All
This
right.
is a theory stream, not ASMR.
Let's
I
see.
have tea.
Okay. Like a face. Okay. Okay, so
It's on the
let's
docket.
what's first on our to-do list here? I have a bunch of videos in my theory time playlist, and one of those being the Watcher video that just recently dropped.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, we have some
I-
thoughts
oh,
about
boy.
that.
I have so many things to say about that video.
All right. Let me pull it up.
So I've got my essay written.
I don't
and I'm
care
gonna show
about
you how I use
Grammarly.
Grammarly to edit.
I
Okay, so
don't
here's
care
my
about
essay, and I'm gonna click.
Maybe Andy does.
He is very eloquent.
Should we watch it once through since it's only a minute 52 seconds long?
Yeah.
I can't see the stream.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Maybe live stream it in VC for us so we can
Oh, yeah,
commentate
yeah,
over
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I will. Okay, so screen.
Let's go.
Okay,
Okay.
can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Watcher. Our most advanced surveillance system to date. With our latest scientific advances on mind decryption and sensory detection technology, the Watcher captures more than ever before, so your home is safer than ever. 12K resolution gives precise observation, able to pick up an arm hair's worth of movement from as far as 50 feet. Easily sync and set up your own control zones in minutes. Comes with 10 PTZ cameras, all allow operators to pan, tilt and zoom on specific locations, while the camera continues to monitor a staggering 240-degree field of view. Place it anywhere, indoors or outdoors, on flat surfaces, or mount it to a wall. Lightning-fast notifications whenever motion, or emotion, is detected with the recently upgraded Emotion Mind Decryption software. Health detection technology, and auto-rapid health response services built in, enables the elderly to live a safer life and not have to worry in case of a health emergency. See, hear and speak to people, through the Watcher app, on your smart device. Powered by Iris' patented antimatter generator, for lifelong power, without the need for charging or messy cables. Rated by companies as the #1 security system 5 years in a row. And now, fully available for non-commercial use. Watcher. Get yours in stores, or on the Iris website, now.
Oh god, not that. Okay, sorry.
Speaking of 5 years in a row,
I keep clicking on the wrong video. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. So
I have so many things to say about that.
oh yeah, they're
we got some people saying the distorted music in the background was really creepy.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
100%.
And Muffin Cat says this is a really crappy ad for people who claim that their cameras are like 12K quality.
I know,
for
right?
real.
oh yeah.
And like in the voice generated, the generated voice sounds really wrong.
Yeah.
It always does and stuff like this. Oh yeah, knowing both Jack and Mark have experience with this stuff now, especially with the video Mark posted today, we're very, very screwed.
What did Mark
Oh
post?
yeah.
The segment
The
that
segment? Oh
the
yeah.
YouTube Game On thing cut,
hmm
it was a whole ARG thing, I think kind of paying homage to the Doorslessness video and also Mandela Catalog, as well as just kind of general ARG kind of creepy ad vibes.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Wonderful.
And Jack was part of it.
Oh.
Remember to check your watcher for any glitches in the system.
There's
Man.
one mate. Go ahead.
No, I wasn't. You go.
Oh, okay. There's one major thing that I realized so I went and wrote all of the stuff that, like, all the things that are said, plus, but I wrote them in how the captions, like the captions and how the captions did punctuation, because I don't trust that TTC voice, like I don't or TTS voice, to like properly like have the right punctuation. And something that I thought was really interesting is the bit that is see, hear, and speak to people through the Watcher app on your smart device.
Oh yeah.
No period. Powered by our Iris patented antimatter generator. So I'm like, are they powering phones? Like, are they powering smart devices?
Oh.
Is that what that means, or is it just a mistake? Like, is it a mistake, or like is it something?
Interesting.
I feel like it could be either or, because like you
Yeah,
could take that as
100%.
like you could take that as like, oh yeah, smart devices powered by this, or it could be a smart devices, and then it kind of goes into another spiel about the system
On your
itself, being like,
smart
oh yeah,
device,
this is powered by this.
Powered by Iris
Mhm.
There's a
That
capital at the very
definitely
start.
looks like that definitely looks like a
lifelong.
circuit board. So it's powering
Probably
something.
something.
Yeah.
And I think with the capital at the very front, it might have just been a
Like a
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I thought, but it was like I feel like it's still interesting to just like point out anyways.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Because Because if like Iris has like a monopoly on technology and stuff, they could
Yeah.
very well be making phones too.
True.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Which brings a whole different level to Chase looking at his phone.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Apple who I
do I
only know
need to
Iris.
remind people of Simulacra,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
whose
Oh,
I
OS
don't
was
like thinking
called
about
Iris
Simulacra.
OS?
Hey, so horrible thought. What if you can only see it through a camera,
See what?
I would
Auntie.
Auntie?
I would have heart failure, I think.
Yeah.
I
If
mean,
there
to be
was like
fair, that's
nothing
all we've
there.
ever seen him through, right?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, no.
Technically.
Chase didn't. Is it?
Oh, true,
Yeah, I
true.
was gonna say Dark
Right, yeah, we
Silence,
saw it from his
you could
perspective.
see him.
Well, we don't know what's
Well,
happening in Dark Silence.
I was
don't know
gonna
if that's
say,
Neither
I
real or
did
thought you were
not.
talking
to be
about the
fair.
Chase video, like the one where he's sitting in the back seat.
Yeah, I was talking about that originally, but yeah.
Yeah, because he never noticed him.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, and Sean has said he wasn't looking at Chase, he was looking at you.
Yeah. I love
What are
that
you
little
looking at me
fact
for?
about that.
I'm autistic. I don't like eye contact. Stop looking at me.
No, same. That possibly
Get him
it.
in contact. Don't make eye contact.
Auntie, I can contact my therapist about this.
Oh no. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I love how he specifically pointed out the fact that he was looking directly at us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
he
feels
knows.
important.
Yeah.
Like, how could he be looking at us?
I
If, like-
actually have a theory about why, but I can save it for later.
Hey, Rainy Daydreamer. Question: what is Iris doing with the data they're collecting? Well, gee, I don't know. Just like how
Probably
does
because
how
I
does
work at Iris, actually.
how does like Google and like all of those people like Facebook
Amazon.
use your data?
Yeah.
Where if Auntie just trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty?
He really is.
Oh no.
Plot twist,
Yeah.
Auntie is used car salesman.
Slaps car. This
Slaps
bad boy
roof
can
of
fit so
car.
many glitches in it.
Sean making a video about a horror game for real. This baby can fit so many glitches in it.
In fact, we don't know how Iris fits in with the egos at all, actually. You're absolutely correct, Enanon.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely
the
correct.
The only lead we have is the magic circle with Marvin.
And
Mhm.
also they follow Chase
Yeah.
Bank.
Yeah, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
It's gonna give it so much fire and emotional trauma in it.
Yeah. I used to joke that Sean would just do something like this just to start a fire whenever it was like cold in the house, but I know it's really hot over there right now, so like that's just out the window at this point. Man just
Sean, you're doing this
wants
during
to
a
see
heat
us
wave.
burn.
You've damned us all.
What if Sean filmed what? You have a lot of. I'm trying to read, but nope, that's just blocked out.
Oh, I think they meant for what he filmed when he was in LA recently.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah. Sorry, I thought it was like, God, I'm so excited. What if Sean filmed? And then they tried to type something, and then they just blocked it out. Oh, those were heart hands. Okay, cool.
I'm so hyped
Just
to see what he
redacted.
filmed.
Oh,
To see
yeah.
what?
To see what he filmed.
Right?
I'm calling it. It's coming out on Henrik's birthday.
I was gonna say I'm betting money.
I will bet like $5.
Oh, I raise you 1 penny that it comes out on Henrik's birthday.
Ooh.
Breaking
Ooh,
the
tempting.
bank for this one.
No. It doesn't come out on his birthday, it comes out the day after.
Ugh, that would piss me
I
off.
I would fight Sean.
Yeah.
Not
I mean,
slash
but he
J, but
would.
Yeah. You're right.
I just really want to see Henrik again, just in general.
Me
I want to
too.
know what that man knows, because he knows
Oh,
more
yeah.
than he lets on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
yeah,
want to
just take
see
me-
what the fuck that like portal thing is.
Literally, what
They're
is
good.
that?
Yeah, and I mean, it's the fact that that thing has popped up. That's stock footage. It's stock footage. We know that. But like, whenever it pops up anywhere, it scares the crap out of me.
Same.
Like, who are
Yeah,
you?
the
What do you
blue-orange
know?
vortex of time and space.
Yep.
Coraline, otherworld portal type beat.
Imagine if they'd
Like,
use that for in space.
Oh god.
I would. I might have to go to Mark's house and fight him if that
Wait,
happens.
right? No, I remember because I remember where I saw it. Mark used it in a live stream one time. I can't remember what it was. It was one of those weird random live streams he did. It was like subscribers or something like that. He popped that screen up in the background at one point. I think it was before we saw it on the channel, but like it came right whenever you're looking back at it, it scares the crap out of you.
Like, I know it's stock footage and like literally anybody can use it,
Oh, yeah,
but also no one is allowed to use it because I will cry if I see
too
it.
late. Too late.
Meanwhile,
Rogue
Rachel
team, not
says, I will cry, scream, and throw up if we see multiple egos in a video together, especially around C. Jack.
Oh,
No,
same.
Oh, yeah.
there's no
Oh, yeah.
way they're not going to show up together.
I'm
He
I'm
has
trying to
the
think.
power.
I'm trying to think about it about this how like Jack would think about it,
Mhm.
and like I is weird thing that um I realize that the way that Mark and John do like projects like this is both very similar and very different.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Because,
Mark is
like,
very much the type that's like, do it. I don't care who likes it or doesn't. I'm gonna do it anyway.
true, true. And Mark is very much like, I know what's going to be canon about this, and I'm not going to let anyone else decide what's canon for me. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'll take the theories, but I know what I mean out of this.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you know?
More power to him, honestly.
And then whereas Jack is more
Jack is
like,
like,
oh, I want your
everything
theories.
is open to interpretation.
Everything is vague. You gotta figure it out yourself. I'm only giving you a few hints with through Soph.
Colin really said, "You're on your own. Get fucked.
Yeah.
Deal with it."
But
Which
at the
is
same time,
charming in its own way.
yeah.
Ironically, technically, we have more content from him, considering Overnight Watch lasted like 12 hours. I think
20.
20.
20.
20
I
straight hours.
um I think it's the funniest thing because I remember watching that stream because I was in class. I didn't really know about the lore at the time, but like I remember seeing that stream and just going like, "Oh yeah, that's fun," and just not paying attention at all.
Wait, speaking of overnight watch, who was it that said in the one camera in like the conference room, Auntie's monologue from Always Watching was playing on a TV screen like people in the conference room were
Yeah.
analyzing it?
I can't remember who said it. I
Yeah,
remember
me
I
neither.
need to find it. I posted the whole like analysis of each. Oh yeah, no, there it is. There's like a. I listed down every single thing that happened in Overnight Watch and what could be
Oh, wow.
something more
Where did
important.
the janitor go?
Yeah,
Where did the
no.
janitor go?
Where did the janitor go? That guy just gone.
And
He really
then,
said, I'm gonna head out.
so
It's so
with that
fu-
in mind, sorry, I was just thinking,
No,
like,
it's totally fine.
with that in mind, we could watch the Overnight Watch compilation and, like, go through it bit by
Yeah.
bit.
Isn't there a video that's like only the glitches?
Yep,
Yeah,
I got it.
that's the
Okay.
one I used to. Yeah. And I do have one thing I'll say about Watcher later, but we can again do that later.
Oh, sure, yeah. Here. So here's the infamous Overnight Watch screen.
Yeah, and I mean
There he is.
with
The big man
there's the boy.
himself.
With Iris saying like, "Oh yeah, #1 for 5 years in a row."
Yep, 5 years. What happened 5 years ago? Oh, the turquoise mag spy is in
Also,
chat.
speaking of
Hey.
cameras and the rule of 3, the cameras are 3 by 3. I don't know if that's important, but just another part.
Fucking threes. It's no longer fucking
Threes.
circles. It's fucking threes.
Threes,
Like,
not lol.
It's effing triangles.
yeah.
He's such a happy guy. How could we not like him?
Look at that smile.
Look at that award-winning smile.
Award-winning smile.
You look like the type when your mom tells you to say cheese and he says mozzarella. That's what he does.
Here, anyway.
Attention.
Okay, let me see. Should we
Paying attention. And
Oh. Someone says, I think we should the two things Magpie told us to look at were the glitches where people look at us and all the people appearing, disappearing, moving.
Yeah, I named each of these like weird entities that popped up. I forget what I called each of them.
It's
Okay, so that was the loading dock abomination. Oh, and then there's the conference room.
Yeah.
Okay, the animal masks specifically.
Animal mask, then they turn to look at the camera.
You all thought I was gone.
After once he's done with his monologue.
This entire time. Keeping an eye on.
Once he's done his public speaking project.
Paying attention.
I hope he gets an A.
You found someone new. Threw me aside. Someone to replace me. I'm not going anywhere.
I still want to know who he's talking. I know I don't think that one's canon, but when he says you found someone to replace me, I need to know who that is.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, I missed it. Hold on. There's the people looking at the camera.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a totally normal and safe image.
I feel like out of all of them, that's
Doctor
one of the most important ones.
Yeah, that's what I would think, honestly. Because
Why did they look at the camera is the question. Why did they look at the camera? That's the question.
I'm just spitballing here, but like, what if the members of the Magic Circle all wear animal masks like that as one?
yes. I was thinking the
And
same thing.
that I know that like Turquoise said that AUs and stuff were kept out of it as much as possible. That would fall in line with the Magic Circle from that though, which is it's an interesting concept, and I kind of like that concept.
Wasn't there an artist who drew Marvin with a bunch of different animal masks? That was from like a while ago, but
Oh, I think I remember what you're talking about, but I can't remember who it was.
yeah,
Here,
me
hold on.
neither.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
What?
No,
Pardon?
that's nope, nope. Never mind. That was an ad.
SpongeBob
I mean,
movie
hey,
edited.
I'm down to watch SpongeBob.
Yeah, let's just change the stream.
No, sorry, I was just looking at something.
New plan, guys.
The magic circle I made is my own idea. The magic circle for this project is different. Okay.
Good to
Thank
know.
you for the clarification.
Yee. It is still a cool concept in general, even if it's
Right.
not like
Oh yeah.
canon at all.
And I think I tried to figure out what each one was up there. I think I wrote down
Yeah, they're let's
it's
see.
like it's that brown horse mask that everyone has.
Yep. And then there's the unicorn. And then there's
The
a
unicorn
raccoon
thing.
and then an owl.
Oh, an owl?
Yeah, the owl's the one above the brown horse.
I always thought that was a cat.
Looks like an owl to me.
It also looks like an owl to me.
Hang on,
Also,
I can't see. Yeah, that looks like an owl, kinda.
I'm also blind, so I cannot see the thing at full screen right now.
You're good.
I am zoomed in, so that looks like about 3 pixels on my phone.
Slash zoom.
Rock Cow knows.
Slash zoom.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how late am I to the stream? Well, we've only been going for like
37.
30 minutes. Not late. Yeah. Okay. So, should we... Oh,
Something just randomly occurred to me, like
Y'all
thinking
do
about
not click that link.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to.
Okay.
bad link. Something just randomly occurred to me, like talking about these animal masks.
Yeah?
Like, when we see Marvin, it's very obvious that he's like mostly on his own. Like, we never mention of people being with Marvin and the possible reference that he's working with the magic circle.
Mm-hmm.
And like obviously other than the joke horse masks, like owls usually represent like wisdom and knowledge. And then there's the famous saying curiosity killed the cat.
Oh
So
yeah.
part of me wonders if Marvin got kicked out of the magic circle because he got too like experimental with the magic and they didn't want him like messing with things he shouldn't be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just like
I
spitballing.
think something around the same like thing. Yeah.
I was... Because, like, we don't know how high up Marvin is in this magic circle. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, we don't know if he's, like, qualified to be looking at this Argent and Bananas thing, or, if
Or if he
he's...
stole it.
Or, yeah. Or if he's looking at, like, a forbidden book that only he has access to, or something. I don't know. We don't know.
There's a lot of stuff that it's just like my mentality is like I have like some very vague theories, but I'm honestly just waiting to see what happens because I feel like no matter what I try and guess, it's gonna be like wrong. But like
Yeah, same.
slash like wrong slash
So little of
pause.
him.
We have
Yeah.
very little that's concrete right now.
And that's the cool part, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like people
Because
can take it
anything
in
can-
so many different directions,
Yeah, anything can happen and nothing could happen at all at the same time.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And every little bit that we get, could or could not add on to things. You know?
True.
Yeah.
True.
Anyway, should we continue
I-
watching Overnight Watch, or
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna see if I can find the glitch that woke me up that one time.
Probably the one with him screaming at the camera.
Let me see. How badly do I get flashbacks? Oh, that's the creepy hallway lady.
You just like me, for real.
Light, yep. And gone.
Yeah, I'm wondering what like all these kind of represent because I feel like they're supposed to represent something more than they're meant to be like actual
Spooky
weird
monster.
entities. Yeah,
Oh, there goes the makeup heads.
I hated that one.
Oh, yep, there they go.
Like I actually want to know how they did that.
Fuck that. Hate that.
Night, Bluey Zoo.
Because like that was a really good effect.
And then they're all turned back around.
They are not watching the watcher. They are watching the wall.
Love you, Wall. You're the best, Wall.
Don't make eye contact.
Do they even have? I don't know if they do.
Yeah, I think they just have a little like side.
Okay, there's the JJ.
I forgot about that one.
No, that's an important one.
Always watching. You can't get rid of me.
That's weird. That's weird because it combined more than one of the monologues.
Oh yeah. So it was like
Mhm.
deliberate.
Like it cut off as he was about to say, "There are no strings on me," and then it's like, here, let me see.
Guys, I think he might be still watching. Something is giving me that impression.
It gives
Here,
me the impression that he might be a little bit still here. Just a little bit though.
Here, let me listen. Let me listen.
Hope you're happy. You found someone new. Threw me aside.
Someone. This is my world. They sound very different.
Oh yeah.
Always watching.
There are always watching.
Can't get rid of me.
So that combined at least like 3 of the ones we've seen before.
That sounded like they are always watching instead of I'm always watching, and that
Ooh.
made me gave me the ick.
Like like his puppets are always watching, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't like thinking about that. Oh boy. Because what does that imply?
Oh, okay. The next one coming up, I think, is really important.
What's the next one
If we
coming
can
up?
turn the volume up, I kept hearing something in the background of this one.
It's thinking. Oh. I forgot about this. Yeah, we've been trying to decipher those whispers for years. For
Yeah, and like
years.
I wrote down, the only thing I got out of it was I'm hearing getting worried, situation, respect, and I am positive. But I don't know if any of those are actually like what is being said. That's just what I'm hearing from it.
Okay, so that might be the other important glitch then.
Mhm.
Just the conference room ones.
I think I marked down like a good 3, 4, or 5 that might be pretty important.
Remember, this reminds me of the whispers that happened in Exiles at the end, and it was like,
right.
Yeah.
it was like,
Yeah.
this is all
I
your fault.
forgot
You
about
did this.
Exile.
This is all your fault. You did this. It's like, why would you do that?
I'm like, first of all,
Fun.
rude.
Fun.
Throwing accusations at me.
So, I feel like I've told the story in chat, but I don't know if you guys know this story or not. During Exiles, so this was during like Mayhem. I was trying to expect stuff like sort of every day, seeing what would happen.
Mhm.
The first video, I had it timed down. Whenever we had like a consistent upload time, the first video would always drop when I was in my chemistry class. Second video would always drop when I was in my math class. Both classes have very bad Wi-Fi.
Oh God.
Or actually, no, second one always dropped when I was in English. Still, both classes had very bad Wi-Fi. Keep that in mind for the chemistry one. The chemistry class, I could get Wi-Fi, it was just very slow. So I'm watching the Exiles video, and it gets towards the end, and
Oh
it just kind of
no.
freezes. And I'm just thinking,
Oh, boy.
like, okay, yeah, this is just a normal buffer. Oh God.
Normal video buffer.
That video will always traumatize me,
Can't
specifically
have
for
shit
that
in
moment.
Ohio.
Like I was just sitting there looking at it and just waiting for it to kind of keep going, and then I noticed the face cam.
Yep. Mhm.
Man, it's so funny. I was because overnight watch happened like it happened like yeah, it happened like right before I joined the Jack community because I literally joined in February, and I was like,
Aw.
and everyone was talking about overnight watch, and I was like, wait, what the fuck is that? And I was like, it's a long, long live stream, and I was like, fuck that, I'm not watching that.
Well, you
And
couldn't have. It's
then
gone.
oh yeah, no, yeah, but I know, like, it was just like that was like my reaction to it. I was like, no, I'm just not gonna watch that. It's probably not important. As I
Oh God.
research what the egos are myself. and I think it's just so funny because I'm like, man, I really wish I had joined like literally just a few months like before to
See,
like experience overnight
that's
watch.
me, because I recently found the day I subscribed to Sean. And that was like sometime in September, I think. Which means that even during KJSE, I was not subscribed to him. I would just like go and look at this channel and then not subscribe to him for whatever reason. Who knows why?
I think at some point I found my first one. I think I've been subscribed since like maybe 2015. I don't know. But the thing is, I remember very little about like any. I was not like involved in the online community for it, so I didn't really know what was going on. So I only really found out about like ego stuff probably 2017. I think
Yeah, same.
I just kind of like osmosis it in.
You can imagine my poor little 11-year-old surprise when the first series of Sean's that I watched was Sister Location.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, haha, funny Irish guy. Then a month later, I'm like, oh dear, this escalated extremely quickly.
Let's see. Do all the main major glitches take place in the conference room? No. I believe that's the only one where Auntie himself shows up. Besides being all the way on the screen.
There's one more, I think. Let me find it.
But like other than that, it's like the building abominations and like the creepy lady and like the crawly thing in the loading dock and the heads in the makeup room. So it's like, yeah.
I came to a very stupid realization about the waffle incident.
Yeah?
I'll wait till we get to it, but like I'm trying to look at any more of the important ones after this one that just happened, the whispering thing. I think it's just kind of the usual stuff, which usually just the voice and like the full screen.
But like I think it's the only one where Auntie himself like shows up on a surface in this setting.
Oh yeah.
Like in on the TV here. So it's like, because like he didn't show up in the front desk TV. So it's like,
no.
It was just in the conference room specifically that he showed up, but besides the fact that he would take over the whole screen.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, anyway. Yeah, the
Yeah,
other time
the
he's in the
one.
environment, yeah. So anyway, onward we go. Oh.
We're at number... Yeah, that was number 7.
So, oh.
Number 8.
Silent Night.
Silent Night.
Right, this is the one where that weird kind of figure's banging on the outside door. Oh yeah.
So there's that one. Let's see. So, for everyone who wasn't there for overnight watch, you can imagine just watching this screen for intermittent experiences for 20 hours straight. How that would that would wreck on your sanity.
And there were only... Actually, yeah, no, there was about one of these things per hour.
Sometimes not even. Like I remember one time there was like a 4-hour gap.
Oh jeez. Yeah, there's at oh yeah, I kind of see what you mean. But yeah, there's 20 incidents in total, so they I think overall it averages at 1 an hour, but like
Yeah. You'll have the patience of gods. Well, not quite.
I slept through like 10 hours of that shit. I'm gonna be real.
Remember how we thought
I
the
did
amount
not
was
make
the
eye contact.
yep, when a donation number amount was reached, we thought that things would happen. Nope.
I heard apparently y'all were freaked out by the car in the front desk one.
Freaking front desk car.
It
It
kept
kept
looping.
moving.
Something that is probably nothing, but I'm going to bring it up anyway, is we can see glitches in individual cameras, but there's also instances that Auntie takes up the whole screen. Like if we were watching this on a
Ooh.
security cam screen, he took up the whole screen.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like he was messing with the system itself and not just individual cameras.
Yeah, yeah. And there was a time that he jumped from the conference room screen.
Right, yeah.
Bad.
Let's see.
Like, you can
He's aware that we are watching him. And so he's like, haha.
Oh, is this the thing?
Funny prank.
Oh, nope, this is the one that got me awake. The freaking child laughter and the
right,
Oh, hell
yeah.
nah.
I was just about to fall asleep. And then that happened, loud ass blast in my ears because I had the volume turned all the way up and the stream still open. And I had the jump scare of my life.
The soup can.
I might have shit myself if that happened to me. So
So that was when I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna turn off the stream for the night.
no, what do you mean? I would feel so safe and relaxed after that.
And then there was that really long gap. And then Auntie showed up saying, "You stop paying attention," or something like that. Or it was like, "No,
I
well,
planned
look
that.
who's back." And
Well,
I'm like,
no kidding,
"Oh
it's
God."
been 4 hours, mister. No kidding, we stopped paying attention. Put more effort in
Oh.
next time, maybe.
Is this
we
the
will
waffle
pay
incident?
attention.
Yep.
PJ, where are you at? Oh, there's the sirens in the background. No?
Nah, this isn't the PJ incident. That's two more in like forward. It's number 13.
Oh.
This is just like FNAF.
This was number 10.
Yeah, I remember when this first came out, people were like, "Years of Five Nights at Freddy's has trained me for this moment!" And then we all were like, "Oh."
Except it's actually in real time.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
I just
Now
noticed that
seems the
door is
Silent
opening
Night.
and closing.
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
You just noticed that?
I mean, I probably knew it at some point, but like, I didn't. It's hard to see sometimes
It is.
because it's all black
Next
and white.
one's the waffle incident.
Let's see what chat's saying about it. Oh, yep, there's PJ.
There he is.
Is he making bacon pancakes?
I also realized something.
Oh.
Those are Eggo waffles.
Yep, yep. We've been new.
A nice, heart healthy breakfast of demons.
Okay, there's the whole screen going.
Yeah.
It was this one that woke me up. Wait, no. No? It was the one where it said, "Well, look who's back." I keep thinking it's gonna be the next one, but I haven't watched this video in so long.
Honestly, if that was my alarm, I would be out of bed instantly.
Alarm clock song?
Silent
Oh god.
Night.
Oh god. The thing crawling up the stairs.
Oh yeah, that thing.
He's just like me for real.
That's gender right there.
Me when I'm an eldritch shadow being crawling up the stairs.
Is this the janitor that poofs out of existence?
Yep, it is.
Goodbye, Mr. Janitor.
You will be
Bye-bye.
missed.
You will be missed.
I'm wondering who that is. 'Cause he sees something.
Bye.
Oh, well, bye.
Have a nice trip to the Nether Realm.
Cool. Someone crab walking down the edit hallway.
Yep.
Happens to the best of us.
Yep.
I think that's the exact same one that appeared in the loading dock earlier.
No
There he is.
strings on me.
Ah,
For you.
missed you.
Is this the last one, I wonder?
I wonder what will happen to your favorite
He's so
No,
grumpy.
there's 2 more after this.
Sorry, I'm really focused right now.
War flashbacks.
Oh yeah, the smooth jazz. Did you not hear that?
Average smooth jazz enjoyer.
I heard it.
It was
I
like
about
slowed
to
down,
say.
distorted smooth jazz, but smooth
Huh.
jazz nonetheless.
I mean, hey. You know, sometimes Auntie's stressed. He needs some smooth jazz to wind down every once in
Yeah.
a while.
Let's see. Someone's phone is ringing outside my apartment. Oh well. Yeah, there was like bells ringing, and it was like, da, 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 da. Like, why?
Or just casual holiday smooth jazz.
Yep. Bye, babe.
Well, for all his faults, at least he's got good musical taste.
Real.
Auntie seems stressed. Let's fix that with a controlled shock.
He gets enough of those.
I thought about that. Like, if he's like, if that antimatter thing actually ends up like being in
Ooh.
regards to him in some way,
Mhm.
Oh,
would
it's gotta be.
electrocuting him like hurt, or would it like,
Power.
yeah?
Oh yeah, okay. If we go back to the Watcher video,
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I was also
Okay,
gonna
hold on.
say, could we go back to the Watcher video because I have.
specifically go to the moment before
Wait!
the heart pops up.
Did you die?
The what? The
Yeah, that thing.
The antimatter.
this? Oh, the
Yeah.
antimatter thing. Let's see.
Like kind of a few seconds before it.
The Watcher app on your smart device. Powered by Iris. Matter generator.
Okay, it
for
specifically
lifelong
freaks out on the
power
word
without the
patented.
need.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like and like it's
This patented antimatter generator for
It's like after it says the
lifelong
word patented, it's like this video is saying like it's proving, not proving that wrong, but like it specifically does
like
not
they're
like that.
trying to create, like they're trying to take credit for something they didn't make.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I
Also, I
wanna
just
say-
realized that this is vaguely heart-shaped.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but also I swear I can hear a heartbeat in this during this entire part, like a slower.
No, there is. There
heartbeat.
100%
Where?
is.
What? Huh?
This entire bit,
No,
like
here.
you,
Listen,
like
listen closely.
When do I start?
now. Perfect.
At the heart. Yeah, that's fine.
powered by Iris patented antimatter generator for lifelong power without the need
Yeah, I
for
hear it too.
charging or messy cables. Rated by
Oh, is it
companies
like
as
it
the
sounded kind of echoey to me.
Yeah, but it was like ba-boom, ba-boom.
Yeah,
And
it
then
was very much like a heartbeat sound.
yeah. I didn't notice that until like last night either when I was reviewing stuff.
Hmm.
I just noticed that.
It's super faint. It's like super, super faint, but like it's definitely there.
Here, let me watch it again without
Yeah, without voices.
I was gonna go back and listen to it just without any people talking. So I'm gonna so just until like the part is over, okay?
to people through the Watcher app on your smart device. Powered by Iris' patented antimatter generator for lifelong power without the need for charging or messy cables. Rated by companies as the #1 security system.
I heard like a
Try your volume on your video is kind of low, so try turning it up. And
I can hear it fine, but let's see. I just don't want to blast everyone's ears out in chat.
it's super faint.
On your smart device. Powered by Iris' patented antimatter generator for lifelong power without the need for charging or messy cables.
Okay, yeah, there it is. I hear it.
Rated by
I wonder if it pulses in time with the pulse on the thing.
I'm pretty sure it does. Like
Might.
vaguely.
It'd be cool if they dissected Auntie and that's what his heart looked like. Just a
Ooh.
giant circuit board. Rose the Terminator.
All right. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Blistering patented antimatter nowhere else.
Yeah. That's why I think that like
Living circuit board.
Reminds me of that segment in Stories Untold with the heart and stuff. Yeah, you're not wrong, Bio.
why
You're not wrong.
Who said it? Who said it? I think it was either in Theory Gen or Panic Room. Who said that, like, what if they tried to, like, something about accidentally or purposefully putting character Jack's soul in, like, technology and to keep him in a
See,
coma,
that would
and
be
that's why
a
he's
la
hanging on the screen.
Transference, I feel.
oh, yeah.
Remember that game?
Yeah. I remember everyone freaking out about the fact that Jack was gonna play it because it's about like a dad.
A dad in a
and-
red hallway. Yeah.
Yeah, and we were all like freaking
And that's
out.
all we
Like, "He's
knew."
gonna play it. Yeah, yeah. That was so
Jacksepticeye
funny.
fans, when they see the color red, it is a Dark Silence reference.
Yep. And wait, didn't he actually didn't they actually put
Glitches in
small,
that video, yeah.
and also I'm pretty sure in the hallway scene they put a faint image of the Dark
They-
Silence hallway.
They did. There was like a very faint like anti
Bro.
overlay in the.
I specifically remember Issa's post about that.
What if I
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay,
bought
yeah.
him? What
What?
if I engaged in fisticuffs with
Oh,
John for doing
I
that?
thought you said what if you bought him?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
let
going
me-
to purchase Auntie.
I mean, you're doing that if
One
you buy a
Auntie,
watcher.
please.
One watcher, please.
I mean, they gave
One-
us a way to order it.
Yeah.
One glitch bitch, please, on the rocks.
On the rocks.
Can I get a glitch with my with my whiskey?
What?
What was that?
Wait,
What
what
was
was
what?
that?
What was what?
Go down.
That?
What's
Error?
it wasn't there before.
What?
That was not there last night. Oh.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh.
That's just a
Oh
tag.
my god, Friday
Yeah,
Night
no.
Funkin'?
Versus
I'm
Rainbow
amazed.
Friends. Guys, we
Completely
figured it out.
unrelated.
Auntie is boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin'.
I knew it!
The game thing on this right now.
Oh, I think
every
that
time I
error
draw
thing is
chase.
just on your view. I just checked it quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have
Every time I
I don't
draw,
have the widget for tags on this new laptop, so I'm really sad about that. But
What were
I'm
you
on the
saying,
phone.
Chase?
I was gonna say every time I draw Chase, I usually draw him with his hat backwards because it's easier. And
Yeah.
every time I finish, and I'm like, he is boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin'. I'm amazed no
Figured
one's
it
made a
out.
mod of the egos yet.
I'm pretty sure there's someone who is in the
Ooh.
Jacksepticeye Discord. I remember seeing some stuff, and I'm pretty sure Cheese Chase is helping with the like sprites.
Yeah, because I remember seeing like a screenshot of like Chase's boyfriend and like Auntie on the speaker, but I didn't know that they went anywhere with it. I just thought it was a screenshot, like
Mm-hmm.
a fake concept type thing. That
Yeah.
would be sick. I would play the hell out of that. Anyway, completely derailed that.
no, you're good. You're good.
Oh my god, there's too many things. My brain can't take this. Like,
Yeah.
You're
I think
good.
it's we have a hard time doing this because we, in reality, it looks like we have a lot. We have nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is frayed. It is very tangled strings of, and considering how long it's been, because again, I'm going on FNAF lore rules for this. The more recent stuff is, if it contradicts anything before, the more recent stuff should be believed, and the thing that
Yeah.
contradicts can be wiped away because the story wasn't fully like thought out at the time.
Mhm.
Hmm.
True.
So, for all we know, everything before this could be not canon, or I see everything before Argentum could be not canon.
Well, you say that,
I don't know if I would go that
but I
far,
feel like
but
to an extent they're gonna respect the past stuff that they've established.
Fair.
yeah, didn't wasn't Soph saying something in the other stream about how they're glad that they left things up to interpretation in the past because that means
Oh,
they
good.
That they
could
can
Okay.
make it
go different
canon.
directions in the future. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was not there for that stream, but that is good to know. But yeah,
Mhm.
no, it's very much that kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not paralyzing thought.
What are you trying to?
Like
Like interesting.
it's the thought of like everything and nothing would be important. We just got to figure out which pieces are the important stuff.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I
You're
think we know.
absolutely right.
I
And
think we
that's
know for.
why. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I think we know for a fact that everything after I want to say JJ's Jolly Jaunt because that was kind of the more recent, like very solid thing. I think everything after JJ's Jolly Jaunts is for sure part of it because I think that was after.
Mhm.
Soph says we've been building our newer stuff directly from what we have thus far, as well as adding new stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
They're in chat
Yeah.
right now. Just had to read that out.
I'm very excited to see a what they do with Jameson in regards to all of this because he seems like fairly disconnected other than his interactions with Auntie.
Mhm.
But I want to see JJ in a setting other than like just the front facing camera,
Mhm.
like sitting behind a table type thing. Like, I am so excited to see him. Like,
We've
Me
never seen
too.
his legs.
Yeah. Well,
wasn't that a whole
Well,
joke in the
no.
Akinator video?
we saw one of his
Yeah, we
legs when he
saw
was
his
trying to
leg,
pull off the head of the pumpkin.
and didn't wasn't it like
Right.
it was barefoot, right? So
Yep.
everyone's like,
Oh,
oh, he's like
Yeah.
everyone's like he's just got his toes out all the time. He doesn't wear
Jameson, put
shoes.
those concrete flappers away.
Like that's like it was like a community joke that like, oh no, Jameson just doesn't wear shoes.
I forgot about that.
One
One
barefoot
Oh,
barefoot.
he
confirmed.
doesn't know what shoes are.
Yeah.
And that's
Bro's
the
got his
only.
dogs out 24/7.
Oh no.
Dog.
Shoes are for the weak.
Cursed
No.
information.
Oh.
But yeah, the reason why it's, I think one of that, like that entire going back a little bit, like the how like some stuff is canon, some stuff might be like half canon, and like the very like scattered slash pause nature of like the egos is why it's so hard to like explain them to new people. It's like I can't, like there's people, like I have like a few videos on my TikTok that have like blown up relating to like the Jack egos, and there's like so many comments of um very clearly like Markiplier like ego fans being like, I don't know what's going on, can someone explain it to me?
Oh,
And I'm like,
Oh,
like this, like it would be so complicated to explain it to you, and it would take like, I've done like explanation videos, and I got like to like 10 3-minute long videos, and that was like just covering the very basics. Like there was so much more I could have explained. Like I didn't even get to like the timeline. Like I was explaining the basics of
yeah.
the characters, and it was
I think
like, nah, I can't do that, sorry.
yeah, one of my friends I think is making a series like that as well, but also Turkey said he spent all his money on the stage, he can't afford his shoes.
Canon real.
The life of an artist, for real.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
He's just like me.
Now that's making me think which one's the only character we've seen in full body has been Chase.
Well, the one clip of Marvin in Argentum, I mean, his feet are covered by flames, so he could also have his concrete slappers out.
No,
Damn.
you're being burned alive.
His concrete
Damn.
slappers.
Rip
kind of
Marvin's
Explaining
parents,
the
for
egos to
real.
someone new is as hard as me explaining my job with Sean to my parents,
Oh
says
no.
Soph. Oh god.
Oh no.
Hey, so I'm working with a
Me,
YouTuber and like, oh cool, what do you do?
uh
me explaining that this is a completely different character in person and not just Jacksepticeye in a hat.
It kind of is.
No, me trying to explain because he's wearing a cat mask that it's completely different. No, 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 you don't understand.
Like,
Wait,
don't they
wait,
all
he's
have the
not a
same face?
furry.
Don't they all have
Trying
have the same face?
me trying to
My
explain that
mother,
because he's wearing a specific shirt, he's different.
literally, my
Oh
mother
no.
has said,
So
my mother has said, and I quote, when I was watching Chase's, when I was rewatching Bro Average, my mother said, and I quote, "Why is Markiplier in a hat?"
I okay. My dad is very much my dad likes to listen to things that I'm interested in. And I I've gone on hour-long rants about like lore and stuff like this. There's so many times that he will point to like an animated character or something like that and just say, that looks like Markiplier. Specific examples being um Ernesto de la Cruz from Coco.
Oh
Oh
my
my god,
god.
he kind of does. It's the chin.
Let's see. The best way
He
I could
tries his best
explain
to
ego
like
lore
get
in a short
something
period of oh, sorry.
offensive.
You go?
I know you.
I was gonna say the best way I could explain a short the egos in the short period of time was that like history of the Jacksepticeye cinematic universe, I guess, thing that I made.
I'm so glad I have more than one special interest because I cannot imagine my mother trying to comprehend that my mother would rather listen to me ramble about Sonic the Hedgehog than she would about the funny Irish guy who plays games in a hat. Because I don't even want to try to explain that.
Yeah. I I have so many turquoise. Guys, look what they sent in chat. That's my boss.
That's my boss.
Here, wait, hold on.
Forgive me, it was slash pause.
Can I also say something?
Yeah, what's up?
For me, I was talking to my teachers about Jacksepticeye and to my principal. Both
Oh no.
just look at me. Okay, so you are a fan. I'm also a fan. Please meet me in the break because you need to explain me the ego law again.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
I wish.
I'd be like 100% yes.
I
I did. But on the next day I forgot everything again.
I was very much the type that I tried to more incorporate my interest into as many projects as I could during class.
Oh,
And
definitely.
only one of them was ever a actual presentation. It was a capstone class talking about, and I had to make it like a presentation. So I talked about how video games can benefit people. And I specifically brought up, I think, Mark in that one. I am very lucky I did not try to put any ego stuff in it. That would have been very interesting for that class. But yeah, like, oh, right, the time I put Jameson on a history project.
The time I made a project about why Jacksepticeye is a hero in like the
I,
6th grade.
aw, but I, I was doing a group project with a friend, and as a joke, we put, I think, a picture of Jameson, because we were doing a thing on the 1920s. We put a picture of Jameson on our Google Doc as a joke, and it ended up in the final thing.
Oh,
And I think it was convincing enough to where no one would notice it, but it's somewhere in my school still because the teacher kept all those projects.
Oh my god.
That is like a
He's,
horrifying thought.
he's lurking.
Anyway, so this is my best shot at explaining the egos in a short amount of time.
Oh, yeah.
It's
This.
sad. I'm sad. I miss you. How did this happen? A long time ago, actually never, and also now, nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense, right? Like I said, it didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets. Forget this. I want to be something, go somewhere, do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started. Oh, new shit just got made. I think there's a universe now. Hello? Yes, it's the 1920s calling. Guess what happens next? Technology is about to go crazy. You could make a no, don't. By the way, where the hell are we?
I mean, yeah.
That's my way of explaining it. Oh
Yeah,
man.
there's someone. Thankfully, there's someone on TikTok who did like a lot of like TikTok like videos in a series, like explaining like the very basics of the egos. And I was like, I
Good.
had like a whole video like explaining like this is why I can't explain the egos to you because they're very complicated and it's super hard. And like I was just like, here I'm just gonna give you like a bunch of like resources to like check out yourself. Go do that because I don't think I have like the time or like I don't yeah like there's no time like if I was gonna explain it I would make like a YouTube video because like uh, TikTok, the max is like 3 minutes for one video. It's like I can't. There's no time to explain everything in like even like 9 minutes. Like there's no time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
I think the most recent thing I ever did with like one of my parents' others, I spent in like the entire, because me and my dad work at the same place, spent the entire car ride just going through the Iris Twitter and just listing off every single thing that happened.
Okay, hold on.
fuck.
All the new appearances was need to be an edit for the. Oh hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. No, stop it.
I I so need Marv and Hen talking science to be magic.
Please.
Yes.
We
We
need
need to
that.
see it.
We need it.
We need it.
make a religion out of it. No, don't.
No, don't.
Yes, we do. Yes, we will.
I mean,
Too late.
we all forgot about the soap cult very quickly.
I
I mean,
forgot about that. What was that?
that was
The
top
soap
of the
ad.
morning.
Right. Yeah, where everyone was eating
Oh,
soap.
yeah.
So glad Auntie made a small business for himself.
Yeah, he would. He deserves that. Girl boss.
He really putting the gaslight into Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss.
Man moved from soap to clothing now. The glances at the cloak Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, no. In chat, what just said. I think it would be the funniest thing in the world if he would just be staring at every single magic thing that happened and just going like, "Oh yeah, science. We did that because of this. This happened.
The wonder
Sleight
of
of hand."
science.
Please do not eat this soap.
I would love to have like or like a new like Iris like character that's in Iris, and like it's like Marvin like bickering about magic, and then like Henrik bickering about science, and then Iris, like the Iris character, she's like, what about both?
Porque no las dos.
Where's the Iris OSHA what rep? I want that to be a character now.
That's why it's scary. It's an OSHA violation.
Not even Auntie would be scared. Would go against the OSHA rep.
I
No,
mean, he is
draws the line.
antiseptic. He does clean things, right?
He's allied with the
agree.
OSHA rep.
Auntie rebels against Irish because they violated privacy laws.
You didn't wear your safety helmet here. I don't know how
That's why he
works.
killed Henrik. That's why he kidnapped Henrik. He took off his mask halfway through the surgery.
Oh,
You are
God.
practicing
Because
an
he could not
unsafe
see his
condition.
beautiful face.
You are using unsafe work practices.
Death penalty.
Oh no! Don't say that.
We're gonna see the 9 months. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
not 9 months, but
Oh
I'm
right, I
very
forgot.
excited for that.
I forgot it was. Yeah, I'm scared of what happened in that time.
I'm
I
excited.
So excited.
Hey, horrible thought.
Give me a character with trauma, please.
Very, very
Me
horrible
too.
thought. What if he actually was never on that beach, and he just thought he was
Oh boy.
virtual,
Oh, God.
virtual?
Oh,
I mean,
you stop paying attention to the auntie. Oh, jail for Henrik. Jail for Henrik for 1,000 years.
I want. Yes, I agree with Chase. I want characters with trauma, please, please.
Mhm.
because
They all gotta have trauma.
I know Sean would nail that writing.
Mhm.
Because like
Me
everything
too.
else, everything with Chase so far has been so well written that I
Mhm.
know he's going to do
Okay.
Henrik justice, and I'm
He's
so
gonna do
excited.
all of them justice.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
I'm scared of that man.
He frightens
Scared
me,
slash
but it's okay.
pause.
Scared.
Horrified, terrified slash pause.
Flash pass.
It's like horrified, terrified. We're gonna die. Slash pause.
The community is on fire slash pause.
I can't wait to see egos interact with each other. That's the thing.
Oh no, that
When
give.
Give.
when Chase and Henrik speak to each other because they are canonically friends, when they
We will
speak
not
to
be
each
okay.
other, I will ascend. My crops will flourish. My depression will be cured. I will be a new man.
Yes. I want Henrik and and Jamie to interact, and I want Henrik and Chase. Yeah, no, that's exactly. I want Henrik and Jamie to have like a trauma bonding moment of like we've both been affected by this horrible creature. Let's bond.
All of them found family.
Yes,
Case
found
and
family.
Henrik are everyone's dads because they are canonically dads.
And they can't see their children, so everyone is their children.
Yeah, I feel
They
like
don't
a lot.
care that Jackie is the oldest. He's their child now.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people forget that Hen also has kids.
I
I
will never
know.
forget it. I will never forget it. It's always in my brain. But yeah,
Hey,
it
fucking
makes me
Rick.
so
My head.
sad.
I mean, okay, they were mentioned as a joke at first, so it may not. I don't think he would have time. Also, I don't think he would be able to.
Careful where you go with that.
Oh,
Man's in his work all day. He is in his work all day.
Yeah,
True.
unfortunately. Who
True.
who has
Work
time for
tears
kids?
relationships apart.
Oh
Also,
yeah,
fucking Rick.
The only love
fucking
that
Rick.
the only love in this man's life is science.
Truly. Honestly, we love him for that. Girl boss.
He is the girl
Auntie
boss of the
bond
Gaslight
over
Gate
being girl
trio.
bosses.
So
There
that
was
reminds me.
actually
Sorry, you go.
oh, there was actually one time that there was like a really big like there was someone I don't remember who it was, but I was in like a server and they were like a big like Doctor E player fan and they were like, "Oh yeah, I know everything about them." And then they were like they like they're so tragic. They have like they got cheated on, they have kids. And I was like, "Wait a minute, that's
That's
Henrik's
just
backstory."
Henrik.
And I was just like
No.
I was like, "Are you sure that's Doctor E player?" Because I'm like 99% sure that's Henrik's backstory. And they were like, "What? No." And then I like pulled up the clip of like Henrik like saying that, and I was like, it's literally Henrik's back. They even said like Rick, the tennis instructor. I was like, dude,
Bruh.
sorry to break it to
Oh,
you,
oh
but
no. You're
You've been
actually
lied
You've been
to.
played.
but it was like
surprised.
it was like extra funny because they were like, no, I hate Henrik. Like Henrik is like the worst, and I was like,
Fight.
oh.
Them's the
well,
fighting words.
you stole his identity, so
Identity
Identity
theft is
fraud
not
is
a
not
joke.
a joke, Jim.
yeah.
Jinx.
Same brain cell for real.
Brain cell, brain cell.
I hope that they keep Henrik's low key crazy personality that he had in the original videos, where he's like, "Hey, this
Me
guy
too.
makes me do my taxes. I
Time to
could just
kill him.
put him in a coma if I wanted to,
God,
Eh,
but I
I
won't
just
because I'm a
imagine.
good doctor.
I'll put my
But
friend
I
in a coma
could."
instead.
Oh,
Oh,
God. Don't say that.
Bestie switched teams.
he switched teams.
Friendly fire, friendly fire.
Henrik friendly fire
I
is not
just,
allowed.
I just imagine like maybe Henrik looking at the camera, breaking the fourth wall, but instead of saying something in English, he just says something in German, trying to warn us. So Auntie doesn't understand a single bit.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. We
I
need the
mean,
German
Oh my
fan for that
god.
in
one.
German, I could
I
possibly
literally
understand
wait.
everything.
I literally just watched. I didn't watch a movie, but I watched someone review a movie like that, where like a virus was spreading through people talking, and it was spread through understanding the words, and
Oh,
they were
that's
talking in
interesting.
French to prevent the spread of it
That feels
because
like
it
an
was
SCP.
Oh,
like. Also, if Auntie like is technology, like if that's the route they're going, would he be able to understand any language?
I feel like he could probably access an archive of it of some kind.
Oh my god, imagine he's based on Google Translate and everything he says is just horribly mistranslated to English.
oh no. Oh god.
Oh yeah, I don't know why. In characterizations of like Hen, it always has two very different vibes to me. People either have him as like the responsible one, the one that kind of takes care of everyone else, and the other half is just crazy.
Oh, he's
Oh.
crazy.
Oh,
Why not
he's
both?
again, ¿Por qué
Why
no
not
las
both?
dos?
He can be the crazy one and still be the dad of the group. Chase is just the slightly more sane dad.
Chase is a
Yep.
fun dad.
Well, that's arguable.
And
Yeah, well,
and you
after Dark
Fun
Side.
dad. Fun dad. Fun dad.
and Henry, you just did that. If you yell in German, everyone will listen to you.
Oh right, yeah, fair.
You like how Sean learned BSL, a bit of BSL to do Jameson.
Mhm.
Can you imagine if he learned swear words in German just to
I
like
can give him a
so he
list.
could scream them
Oh,
I
you
can
as
give him a
Henrik?
list.
he would 100% use every single word in the book in that case.
I can give him a list. I don't swear much, but I could give him a list. I don't swear much. I don't swear at all.
Education.
Yep. I know German swear words, but like, don't say them. Everyone always looks at me and says, "Oh my God, you can talk." And yeah, my German accent just got out.
Let's see. What's chat talking about? There's been a lot of chat messages. Oh, Buff Henrik.
I still can't see.
Buff Henrik is canon in my head.
Buff Henrik.
Okay, since Sean's been working out, technically Buff Jameson is also canon.
You're not wrong.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Jameson
Swamp
absolutely
sorry.
decks Auntie.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I want
Jameson uppercuts Auntie.
real. Nah, he's been doing so much so much like choreography oh my god, what's the word? Choreographed fighting scenes that now he just knows. As like an actor, he just knows how to fight people.
The only problem with that, I've taken like some self-defense classes before. They tell you if you are so used to helping like your opponent up, they have to keep reminding us to not help our opponent up because if we get into an actual fight, we will be likely to actually help our opponent up if it's just from like learning how to like stage this.
Oh.
Damn.
Because that muscle memory to automatically help the person up will still be there.
Interesting.
I'm just imagining Jameson beating the fuck out of Auntie and then being like, "Sorry about that, chap. Let me help you up."
Oh,
Oh God.
he's a gentleman. He would.
He's a good lad. He
I'm not
helps.
punch him in the face again.
Goes to help him up, but immediately punches him in the face instead. Just kidding. Stay down.
Oh
The
God.
smaller they are, the heavier they are.
Tiny
True.
ball of
Real.
rage.
I want Henrik that like physically looks like he's not like actually healthy. And then
Oh.
and then he like actually is like incredibly strong.
Like Charlie Slimesicle.
Skinny.
Yes, like
twig
Charlie
man.
like Charlie Slimesicle, yes.
Tiny twig man made of science and sharp angles.
Yes, real. I really hope that like if we get to see them all on like camera, like even if they weren't like wearing their like signature stuff, that it would be able to like identify like the differences. Like even if it's like a little bit of makeup or like their hair, like how they do their hair is slightly different and stuff like that. Kind of like if any of you guys have seen like Moon Knight, like how it's very obvious
Yes.
switching between like Mark and Steven. Like even if they're like I mean obviously they're inhabiting the same body, like they're a system, but like yeah, like the same way how you can like tell that like it's like oh this is Steven, this is Mark, even if they're not wearing the suits or like
yeah.
they're not wearing their signature clothing.
Oh yeah, okay. Oscar Isaac did so good at that.
Yes, Oscar Isaac. My
We
boy.
got some Moon Knight fans in chat.
Yes,
I never watched it.
It's
I
very good.
never watched it either, but I heard it was very good.
it is very good coming from a system. It's yes.
Mood. Can you imagine if they did like something how Mark did with Damien, where it's like an animatic or something like that, so it really exemplifies like the different features that they have?
Oh yeah. I
Yes.
I would love to. Live action is a lot harder to work with, and so it's going to be harder to kind of with the characters. I think the only one who's going to be like the most is going to be Nancy, but like
Hmm.
I would love to see how Sean sees these characters.
Right?
100%. Like
Yeah.
even if they're like
Agree.
nothing like how we've as the fandom characterized them, like I still want to see it.
Mhm.
What's the one thing we
Mm,
all agree on? I'm wondering what that is.
What's the one thing we all agree on? What?
Jameson is the shortest, and Henrik is the tallest.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's
Jameson
mine.
has to be small
He
because
has
he has
to.
to be the
You
closest to
scheme.
hell
That
What?
why?
because he's a tiny man full of rage.
He deserves to
On a gra-
snap at least one. At least
Oh
once.
What's
yeah.
what's that one like the autism flags where it's like rage, violence, murder, autism?
I think I
That's
know which one you're
Jameson.
talking about.
I have no idea where the picture is, but I know I have it.
Well, for the message in chat, I'm wondering what like spare time. We got to confirm he likes crochet, I think.
And yoga.
And yoga.
Don't
And
forget
yoga. I was
yoga.
there for the yoga. Oh right, yeah, I was there for the yoga incident. I was in the room when he said it.
Oh gosh.
I was in room for Star, and I was the person who asked about the ego's favorite vines, and he fucking ignored. He didn't give an answer for Jameson, and he didn't give an answer for Henrik, and it was probably nothing because he's like answering questions, but it still in my mind was like sus.
I feel like they wouldn't know about it.
Yeah, Jameson wouldn't know about
Mhm.
Vine, and Henrik would
Not have time for it.
probably, yeah.
I feel like if he had a favorite, it'd probably be the yeah, I can't think of one for him. He's very hard to pin down.
Mhm.
Chase Chase shows him Vine compilations, and he stares at it like it's some foreign language.
No, exactly.
Like what are you showing me?
What is this
Why
mystical language?
why are the videos so short?
He's like, my brain
Why?
isn't processing what's going on quick enough. Like,
Literally.
Boop asks, would Henrik be a Facebook memes type of person?
He would.
Oh,
Minions memes.
I hate to say it, but he really would.
yeah.
He shows Chase a minion meme, and Chase roundhouse kicks him in the face for showing him a minion meme. They do not tolerate minion memes in that
Not
household.
Henrik seems like a cat meme guy to me. To me.
Yeah. I'll
They
He
see how
shows
it.
them
tolerate
to Marvin to
this.
poke fun at him.
No, he sends in like the septic ego group chat just like a grumpy cat. He's like my mood right now.
Chase calls him cringe. Chase calls someone based, and Henrik's like, based on what? He really would.
Oh my
Apartment
god.
complex. I find it quite simple.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Alright, so it's been about an hour and 40 minutes.
Indeed.
Yep.
I do want to give our second rotation people a chance
Oh
to
yeah.
Yep.
talk.
Yeah, totally.
For real.
So
Yep.
this has been super
gotta-
fun though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's fun
And
hanging out with y'all.
yeah. Let me
Yeah.
go back to my face cam quick.
Super fun.
Yeah, it's been really fun talking with you guys and what is happening in the server right now.
Yeah, I think they're all
What?
talking about Mark's newest videos and Jack's newest stuff that came out, but it's not like I don't think there's that much. I think it's just like slightly sketchy things.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough.
Cloak
Okay.
using Zalgo.
Oh yeah, and that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And the whole thing that Mark posted today, which, as a final note, I'm scared of what's about to come in the future because, like, with that experience, and we know that they're kind of helping each other out on this.
Mhm.
I'm scared.
Here, I'm just gonna get the second rotation and their VC before I piece out of this one.
Bananas rotate.
It was great talking with you guys too.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
fun.
Super fun.
Yep, and
I
Ethan
totally
was helping
almost didn't sleep through it.
You're good. You're
Definitely
good.
not.
I think in terms of like any leaks and stuff that happen, I want to look at everything, but I want to look at nothing because I want to be surprised.
Mhm.
I have this
Yeah.
problem where I am so observant of everything. I notice every little detail on stuff. And if there's any sort of thing that can hint to anything, I will figure it out before that and I'll spoil myself on it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Okay. This has been Chase Phantom for rotation
Yay.
number 1. I was gonna say goodbye, everybody, but then I was like, wait.
Hold up.
Yeah, let me just do the
Bye.
45-minute monologue real quick.
It's like, but you just
Well, look who
watched.
That's what's happened.
do it in unison.
Yeah, that's how we say goodbye. There's like
The
they
holy
come.
chant.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move along to, well, let's get the rest of rotation 2 ready. So I'm gonna hop out of this call. So thank you for joining.
Bye
Better be
everyone.
well.
Bye.
I almost waved goodbye myself. So, oops.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. While we get the rest of rotation 2 ready, or while the rest of them get ready, what are we thinking so far? How's I think it's working pretty well actually. So brain empty, no thoughts, but this is fun. These VC and now joins the stream. I mean, we have another rotation to work with, so just got here, so no thoughts yet. That's fair, Taizu. So, like, I think 3 or 4 is a good number of people to have in a rotation like this. Yeah, wait, what is happening? Just gonna help get the, like, one meme. Thinking about Henrik looking at a meme Chase is showing him, like, that one meme with Winnie the Pooh. Here, hold on. I gotta coordinate with the rotation 2 people. BC. Just make sure here. Missions. Yep, second rotation is good. Let's see. I'm gonna join the people who are in it for now. And here we go.
Hey all.
Hello, hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I
Can
can hear people now.
can you hear me?
Yes. Can.
All right. So let's see who we have in rotation too. We got Fire Buggy from Twitter.
Hello.
We got Rachel, who has been in chat,
Hello.
I think, right?
Yep. Hello.
Hello. We got Shrek's Toe. who I-
Hi. Sorry.
Oh,
Hi.
nope, you're good. You're good. And we got Smolly Boops.
Oh.
Hey.
This is
Good
really
morning.
exciting.
Good morning or
Yeah.
afternoon, everyone. I
Good
know
time
I'm
zone,
very
everybody.
excited.
Good
Good
times.
time
Good time zone.
Good time zone. Good
Here,
time zone.
I'm gonna stream my screen to you guys so that you don't have to watch the screen or watch the stream that I'm on Twitch,
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
so
thank
you don't
you.
hear yourselves echo.
That's very much
Thank you.
appreciated because I
Yeah.
was gonna put the stream on my TV. So thank you very much.
Man, I wish I had a TV in my dorm room.
So, I have a TV in my room that I put all my YouTube and Twitch stuff on, so my parents don't have to watch it.
Nice. They're not gonna have to come in and be like, "Honey, what are you watching?"
No, during like when I was rewatching a lot of the ego stuff, my mom walked into the Kill JSC. I basically had to explain to her why there's a green man on the TV. Like,
Not gonna lie, that's kind of funny.
no, she's like,
No,
"What? Who is that? Why is his eyes black? What do you mean?"
no, literally.
The
Oh my
poor
God, I had to
thing.
do that. I had to do that for Say Goodbye because I was sitting on my
Oh, hey,
bed
new
all
chatter.
giddy. I was
RB Fox
screaming.
Spirit. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, new chatter.
Hi.
Hi, welcome.
The terror of your interests
Welcome.
being known.
Welcome.
You're not wrong,
one and all.
Rockhoundos.
That was my best German accent I could do.
Oh man. Oh man. Well, it's a long story, says Finn. What are you guys up to? We're discussing Jacksepticeye lore. And we're in
The
the second
best
half
way.
of the stream now.
Yep.
The best way to pass the time.
I have no one else to talk to about this, and
No,
except
me
my
neither.
sister.
Neither do I.
Except
that's
my
why
Same.
sister, and she's like fed up with it. She's like, "Can you please talk about someone else except this 32-year-old white man?"
Just JSE things.
Literally, that's my brother. I feel so bad for my brother because sometimes I'm like, "Oh my God, Jack uploaded this new video today," and oh my God, everyone on Tumblr is going crazy. He's like, "I don't care."
I tried explaining this to my roommate, and she like gave me this like look of like, I'm really concerned about you, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Oh.
All my the friends that like YouTubers aren't into ego lore, and it's
Damn it.
really upsetting.
No, I'd be upset too.
I have one friend left over from high school, and that I managed to drag that one friend into ego hell with me.
Nice.
I had one friend that was interested in Sean, and I showed her one of the videos, and she's like, "He's so loud."
Yeah.
This was like 2019, 2020 Sean, so it wasn't like 2016 Sean where he's like off his rocker.
No,
This is
no,
rocker.
no kidding.
Yeah. So
And Finn says, "I wish we all lived down the street from each other IRL," and I'm like, that's the biggest mood I've ever seen in my life.
yeah, I would.
Yep.
Yeah. We
Oh,
all live so
God.
far away.
Yeah.
Guys,
That was
It's
why
like
conventions
Ego
are so
Lane.
Ego Lane, I love it.
Ego
that's a
Lane.
good one.
Yeah,
Nice.
like Chase Brody Street.
Chase Brody Street.
right next to Hendrick Lane, right across from a Gentleman Honest Circle.
One big house of cheese. You guys
There's,
are
like,
gonna
a
make me pull up
special
my
fire
Sims
department
save.
somewhere.
No.
You guys are gonna make me pull up my save in The Sims because I have like the egos and Soph and me all in the same neighborhood.
Please. We all need that.
Yeah.
Slide my
somebody
fanfics into
who-
your mail slots. Oh no.
Jesus.
Anyway, do you guys What do you guys want to go over?
Well, I mean, I unfortunately wasn't here for like the first half of the first stream, so I don't know what I missed.
Oh no, we can go over.
Um,
You can go over stuff more than once. It's fine.
oh, okay, okay, okay. Can you tell I've never done this before?
Oh no, you're fine. I've never done rotations before either, so.
We're all learning here together.
I have a theory that I've been thinking, like, or something that I've been thinking about over the past weekend, concerning like Iris and Watcher and everything in general.
Hit us with it. What you got?
Okay, so there was a movie I watched back when I was like really young. I don't know if it was Disney, a Disney movie or DreamWorks or something. It was called G-Force.
Oh, I remember that movie.
Yeah.
The one with the hamsters. I like that
The one with
movie.
the hamsters, absolutely, yeah. And in that, I remember like the bad guy kind of owning a big kind of not tech, but like appliance company sort of. And I was
Okay.
thinking about it, and in the movie, like the bad guy, he pushes a button or something, and the appliances all come to life. Right? And I've been like, and the reason how the appliances can come to life is because there's a satellite up in space that programs the appliances. And when he pushes the button, they all get the signal from the satellite in space and they come to life. And I want to know, could, like, since we know, like, because I think Sean has said this and mentioned this a couple times, or he likes space or he loves space or anything to do with space, right? Right. And so I've been thinking, could Iris have a satellite in space? And
I mean,
that kind of.
And I don't see why not, considering that they're like
Yeah.
commending the James Webb Telescope thing.
Right.
And all the Watcher
Especially
systems
since
too.
Sean loves science fiction and like
Oh, yeah.
Observer and all like those games.
Observation,
I would not be
yep.
surprised.
Yeah. And like if that is the case, like the satellite could control all of Iris's like tech and appliances and could bring those to life and like cameras. And what if like the appliances, like I think didn't I like Iris has like some kind of like microwave or something invented.
The retrowave.
The retrowave, yeah. What if that has like, a camera or something connected to the satellite and Auntie or whoever works at Iris can just push a button and they all come to life. Same with like your devices, your Iris devices and everything like that. What if?
Honestly, that could work. And also the fact of like, what's not to say that all of Iris's products are powered by antimatter? And if that's true, then Auntie has access to everything they have.
Oh, that's terrifying.
That is very terrifying. They have no idea what's unleashed.
So like if Auntie can like hack into the the antimatter generator, or he's connected to the antimatter matter generator, he could legitimately hop between camera to camera to camera anywhere that Iris is. And if Iris is as big as they say they are, like a giant corporation, he could have access to government files. He could have access to almost anything, which is terrifying.
And also, if that and if that's true, then it would explain how he knows so much about the ego.
He's legitimately spying them without even knowing. Like he can go on their phone and they can maybe like they find like, oh, Auntie's in my phone, I gotta throw my phone away. But then he can just be up to the their computers or anywhere else.
Exactly. And that's terrifying.
Maybe I don't know, because maybe that's why Marvin doesn't have any electronics in his room. So I don't think he has any electronics in his room except the candles and the books. But that could be wrong. That could be dead wrong because we didn't see much in his room.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? I was thinking, is the theory with Jameson, like if JJ Iris, and also I was thinking back on the video of like where Sean did Akinator for Jameson all those years back. The one question that comes to my mind is, has your character killed anybody? And the reason why it always, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. The reason why it always like comes back to this is like, what if maybe he didn't kill one of the egos, but instead like maybe Auntie was like a test subject and he somehow got into the mind of JJ and he was telling him like, hey, I need you to like help me free me, but all these people won't let me go, so could you do me a favor and end them for me? So what if Jameson didn't kill the egos, but instead he probably killed most of the scientists and guards that were guarding Auntie in order for him to be let free. If that's true, that might be a bit of a stretch, but it was like a what if sort of scenario. You know what I mean?
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Sally Face.
Holy shit!
Mm.
Oh
Like,
shit!
because at the end of that game, Sal had to like go and kill everybody because they were already quote unquote infected or whatever with the demon or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And he claimed that he was
Together.
not guilty because it wasn't his fault. But then, obviously,
But
everyone
then-
else saw it the other way around.
But what? Oh my god! And what if like Jameson was found guilty and he was kicked from his job, and that's why he started doing like his show, his little puppet show, in order to just like sustain himself financially. I don't know if that's like big stretch. It might be a big stretch. And then I'm just like it just came to my head right now. I was like, oh shit.
No,
What
you're
if-
good. Some of
what
the
if
best
this?
theories come from big stretches.
I saw one when it comes to that with like JJ killing someone. I did saw one person on Twitter. I honestly forget who said it first. Say that he could have been like a World War One soldier, and he could have killed someone there because he was in that time period. But
You know,
your
you're not
point
wrong.
honestly makes more sense than the World War One like theory.
Yeah,
And Camlet, if you haven't watched Sean's playthrough of Sally Face, it takes place over many years because it came out bit by bit. But there's some really, really cool stuff in that series. Like there's a monologue that he got really into that reminded me of Jack being inside his coma with Chase on the other side. And then there was like that one bit with Larry, that he like did a cut off ending with. We were all like, oh my god, what's gonna happen to Larry? Um, if this ends up as a hint for further digging for you guys, so be it. But has anyone made any connections between Henrik's last video and Marvin's last video?
Ooh. Well, I
We
mean,
know the portal is one of them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's
that's a
that.
big connector.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone nailed down like what that portal is? Is it a wormhole or like a time portal?
I was gonna ask the
It
same
seems
thing
just like
because-
a. Here, let me. I don't know.
It kind of looks like a wormhole, honestly.
Because I've heard it both. I heard it says a wormhole or like a time distortion.
Oh, Magpie, but says, but also the narrative. Here, let me just pull these up quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait.
Time to do some reviewing.
Yeah.
Here, let me switch over to theory time. There we go. No, I don't.
Creators. I actually can't wait. Whoa.
I don't care about you two. Game on.
Happy! Happy top of morning noises! It's spooky
I was gonna say because obviously we know that that wormhole is associated with that one sound. We all know that. We can all agree on that. We don't know for sure what.
Okay, so before we even get to Henrik,
We have a lot of fun out
there's the sirens from KJSE.
Yeah.
Wait. Replay that. Hold on. I totally missed that.
It's very slow, but it's in the background between the glitch at the end of the video and before Henrik. Listen, ready?
Yeah. Let's subscribe because we upload games all the time and we have a lot of fun out
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, holy shit.
Sirens.
It's the same sound.
And then it just goes away when this pops up.
It's the same sound that was in the Akinator video and in the end of the X-Files video.
Yep.
And what was the last place with those sirens? Besides this video.
I don't know. So like,
I have to relook at that.
so I'm trying to get the picture of this.
The equation for
The equations,
time
yeah.
travel.
Yeah, because Boop figured out, Boop among us in this chat right now, figured out that this is time travel equations.
Because of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
The Doctor Who, I'm dead.
No, but literally my whole connection with that was only because like the portal reminded me of the time vortex that's in the Doctor Who intro. and like I was trying to. I think no one at the time had figured out what that equation was, so I was like, oh, what's something I could Google that like could maybe be the equation. So like for literally shits and giggles, I'm like, oh, this is Doctor Who. Let me Google time travel equation and see what pops up. And then like among the images in Google, I found like those two equations that popped up, and it was like it was insane.
Here, let me pull something up quick.
That's so true. Oh my gosh, I didn't think of that. Yeah. With like the portal being like very similar to like Doctor Who-ish. Oh my gosh, boop, that's amazing.
That is amazing, honestly. I was like, shit.
Dang it. No. Okay, there we go. I'm trying here, guys.
No, it's okay.
So you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh.
Here, let me see if this is working. Sure isn't. Okay. So I can't. OBS is weird. I can't put really things side by side. So, let's see, does that work? Nope. Let's see. Chrome. Yeah, it won't let me do more than one. Oh, wait a second. Maybe it will. Hold on. You guys keep talking. I'll figure this out.
Jesus. I was screaming my butt off last night because I went to a thing for a little college game that's going to be happening this week, and everyone there, including myself, our butts off just trying to cheer for a team. So sorry if I cough a lot.
No, you're fine, go.
Yeah, no
You're fine.
worries. Question
Control.
is this segment with like Schneep and like the Argenta Bananas, like are these the same like length in terms of like how long like these play out? Like Argentum is like about a
I
minute.
think
It's like
Marvin
this
is
also?
longer than
Mhm.
Hendrik. But yeah, I think Marvin's longer than Hendrik. But
Like his
I'm
segment?
not sure. Yeah, like this,
Yeah.
because A Gentleman Honest is 1 minute and like something seconds. I think this is only a couple, like maybe half of that, but I don't know for sure. So if I'm wrong, please correct me.
Mm.
I was gonna say because in Our Gentleman Honest, the one clip that shows of Sheeb is when he's literally about to look at the portal, and as he's looking into it, that's when the portal is literally happening.
Yeah. Isn't it like some kind of like sound or something too while he's looking at the portal? Like that's like similar to the sound in again Ines or
Yeah, there's
I totally butchered that, but
there's a sound clip. Taylor found this out. There's a sound clip between that plays at the end of this one and Gentleman Honest, and it plays very faintly at the end of JJJ. They have a whole theory. If you have Twitter, they have a whole thing on it. If you want to go watch more of it.
And even Sean said to like look out for a specific sound that plays whenever a certain clip is on screen, and that was the sound I think they said that they found out.
I'm really trying here. Hold on.
It's
You're
okay.
good.
You're good.
We got time. We're good.
Yeah.
Properties.
I'm not doing anything else today, so you're good.
I know. I don't have to go shopping till later, so you're good.
Why is this upside down and backwards? Here, hold on. Let me.
okay. Speaking off of like what Shrek you said earlier about like JJ and his puppet business whatnot. If he is working with, and I didn't believe this at first, but like you're kind of changing my viewpoint because I always looked at JJ as like sweet and innocent and not, he wouldn't work with like a devil type thing. But what if like Auntie like either came in or like introduced himself kind of like how the devil seduced Eve in the Bible. And so JJ felt bad for Auntie and helped him out. And then kind of became like Auntie's puppet, sort of. And that's why maybe he runs a puppet business. It's like, oh, Puppet,
See what I run
Oh
into.
puppeteer,
God. Okay,
or
hold
not?
on.
You also have to remember that JJ is an actor, and he could just be doing this as a facade. Like we don't.
That's true.
You can't really trust the quiet ones because they know a lot more and they
Oh, yeah.
listen and they can blackmail you and manipulate you. So you really
Yeah.
gotta take that
Quite
into
literally,
consideration.
yeah. Quite literally, he's
Oh,
mute.
yeah.
Quite literally, he can't
So
share his
as much as
secrets.
I would love for JJ to be this innocent go lucky, I do think that is part of his personality. He's like this like innocent
I
go
broke something.
lucky, positive. You can't trust you can't fully trust them. And that goes with all the egos. You can't no matter
Oh,
how
yeah.
you stand them and love them, you can't always trust them.
Hell,
Where is
even
my
Jack,
face
even
cam? Help!
Jack on hell, even Jack on the freaking tier list, like when he posted it, I think on his Twitter, he put all of the Eagles in the same tier. Even Auntie, who you really can't trust anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that.
And also, I was gonna say, going back on the small, going back on like what you were saying with JJ. I actually, when I like about a year after I watched J Jelly Johns, I had a theory, and I think I put it in the comment section. I had a theory that the whole puppet show kind of relates to the ecos in like some sort of way. Maybe to how like JJ met Auntie, and someone even said that why does the murderer puppet, kind of look like JJ? Kind of remind me of JJ. And I was kind of like, because I mean, there's Chad in there, there's a drunk dude, there's Satan. I don't think the rich.
JJ could be telling us his murder story in the form of his.
Oh no!
Exactly. He's just
Hold on.
trying to brag. No, because that's what I was trying to say, because I was thinking that the drunk dude or Chad could either be Chase. Like, I think either one of the two could be Chase, but that might be a bit of
It could be, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do wonder why they went with finger puppets instead of marionettes.
Yeah,
because JJ is a marionette. Because JJ was like presented as a marionette, but all the other puppets were finger puppets. So I am curious about that.
the only hand puppets that were shown in the short were obviously Satan and Chad. I don't think that says anything, but it's just like a little thing to write down just in case.
Maybe I'm just looking way too much into it, which is probably a possibility.
Yeah.
I mean,
Never too much looking into it when it comes to theories.
exactly.
Look,
Maybe
sometimes it can be extreme.
Maybe it was not like marionettes because, like, again, if JJ was telling his if JJ is like a marionette type thing, he wants to kind of lead or stray the audience away, so he used hand puppets instead of marionettes.
Oh, that makes sense. And also, marionettes are probably more expensive than finger puppets.
Right.
True.
Okay, so we figured it out. Sort of. Kind of.
Yay.
Let's see. So I have them both pulled up here. It's kind of hard to see because they have to overlap in some way. But
As long as you have them both up. As long as you have them both up.
yeah, so I'm gonna hit play on both of them and see what happens. Here, let's see. Play. Wait, no, why is Orange Bananas not playing? Okay, there we go.
I guess in a way they are both like doing their own investigations with their notes.
Yeah.
There's that sound again too.
One with technology, one with magic.
Yo.
Oh, dude.
I don't like it how it freaking glitched as soon as he touched the ball. Holy shit.
So they were both looking at notes, and then they were both looking at their screens, or I guess
Oh gosh,
Marvin's
no,
screen,
not
or
Captain America.
Oh my goodness! So they line up almost perfectly.
No,
Yeah.
literally,
That's
that's freaking
yeah.
insane. That's why I
so
guessed so
wait.
loud.
So
Here,
they
hold
could be
on.
doing this at the same time, but just one got delayed when he touched the ball and like he saw like Marvin saw Hendrick. That like maybe that like the
Here, wait. There's
projection
one
of the
thing that I
wormhole.
have to figure out for the sake of my own sanity.
So
Shut up, Jack. Oh God. Okay.
like what if that reflection what if the wormhole was actually the reflection of Hendrick's screen through the ball? So maybe it's not too
Here, let me try playing them again. Let's see. Play.
Not a good morning.
No, there's one thing that I have to see. If it's even arguable at this point.
Really had a thought.
Wait a second. Did I do this wrong? Wait. I can only have one screen
The
open at a
first time,
time.
wait, I'm so sorry. I wanted to ask you guys this real quick. After Marvin lets go of the ball, and there's that little little sounds like as Auntie's like kind of wriggling around in the ball. Doesn't it sound like laughter?
Well, yeah, but like, hold on. Wait, I have to
Obviously,
be really paying attention to this. I'm sorry.
no, don't be. You're good.
Okay, let's see. One more time. Nobody talk, okay? Okay, so it almost looks the same for like when he turns his head. It almost looks like exactly it almost lines up.
Almost, yeah.
Almost. But it could just be the matter of me having to like play them like a half second apart.
Which I mean, they still almost connect and like maybe not entirely connect, but they still connect in like pretty good like.
could this be like at the same time? Like they're both doing their own investigations at the same time?
Yeah,
And
but
then it
they
somehow gets them.
And then like the wormhole opens up at the same time for both of them.
Like maybe it opened up Hendrick first. Hendrick maybe triggered it, and then it came after, and then Marvin got his. Or maybe it happened at the same time. I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out because my theory is that Argentinatus, besides the Watcher, is the first video chronologically, like one of the first videos of the whole timeline. So if that were the case, then Marvin would have been the one to cause the wormhole. And again, I don't know if we have enough evidence to prove if Argentinatus is the first one.
Well, isn't like a wormhole? Isn't like the whole thing about like theories surrounding wormholes is that it connects one side of the universe to another?
Yes. So that would explain how they're all connected.
Yeah.
It's
So
all
like
connected.
And wormholes are like one of the like methods for like time traveling and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if the theories are right that JJ is a time traveler, maybe when he jumped ahead, maybe he triggered the wormhole.
Oh.
That's a good
So if JJ jumped ahead in time, that triggered the wormhole between Henrik and Marvin. And then what if when Chase was like teleported from the forest to the parking garage, that's also was coincided with the wormhole and all that.
Because with like time is broken with all the time anomalies. It's just the timelines keep on jumping because something's wrong, something's not quite right, and that could be maybe Iris has something to do with it with their experiments, or maybe Auntie did it somehow, or maybe JJ did it.
I do kind of want to point out too how Soph in the entanglement, and I just googled quantum entanglement theory, where it says it's a bizarre counterintuitive phenomenon that particles can be intimately linked to each other even if separated by billions of light years of space. Despite their fast separation, a change induced in one will affect the other.
Oh god, don't say that.
Oh no.
Thanks,
This
Soph.
is why I bought a book on like quantum mechanics and physics.
For the Jacksepticeye.
because I listen. This is too big. I need help. I need like a textbook and.
Oh my god! And nobody saw. I feel like
Maybe the pair of them found the same equation, Marvin's was just written differently.
Yeah.
Says Magpie.
I like that.
Interesting.
It is very
interesting.
They did
Very
say
interesting.
They
Anyway,
did
I'm
say
gonna.
that this is gonna be a lot bigger than we initially thought, and we already think it's pretty big. So the fact that they're saying that it's gonna be bigger is kind of scary.
Spooky action at a
Multiverse
distance.
bigger. If the multiple variants of each ego.
Yeah.
Just like Loki.
Well, that's what like a lot of people on Twitter were saying. Like, how many variants are there? Is it like all of the variants that everyone's created, and like will the variants like interact with each other in like a whole multiversal? Like, does each multiverse have different laws of physics and like laws of? Is that? Yeah.
If that was the case, yeah. Because one of my theories that I had when I was younger Jacksepticeye was that they're not clones, but they're each like from different universes, and that specifically Auntie was from a different universe, but he somehow got entangled in like into Jack's universe, which is why he's like all glitchy and fucked up and everything. But then again, if you like
Farewell,
you look at that,
fitness gear.
that's
I
it
can't
now,
afford
it
you.
doesn't
Don't
make
give up the
sense.
things you love.
Like, because then it would be like, well, then how are all the other egos there too?
Well, like, what if, and I don't know if like Soph or Sean has said anything about this, but like, could like, are we thinking that all the egos are from like different points in like in different universes, and like the multiverse is real, and they're like all brought together from another like power or source or whatnot, and they're all egos together.
Let's see, hold on, I gotta.
Because like thinking if like all of the egos are from like the same universe doesn't really necessarily like. I mean, it could because like what is it? There's like isn't there a statistic or something that says like there are 11 people in the world that looks just like you? But like, yeah. But like I've been thinking about it. I've been like to have like those people like all look like you, but all like do something different and like. I mean, it could be a possibility all from the same universe, but I don't know. I like the whole multiverse is part of it, and that's like the thing is the whole multiverse is real. All these egos.
The only problem I have with that is that Chase, Jack, and Schneep are canonically best friends. And how can you be best friends with someone if they're all from different universes?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
No, exactly. That's why I was like hesitant on my theory because I'd be like, well, then how are they all connected? Because that don't make no sense.
Well, okay. Speaking of that, like, okay, so yeah, Chase, Jack, and Schneep are all friends from the same universe. That means Marvin, JJ, and Auntie are not. They could be from a completely different universe or universes.
Will Jackie also be in that universe?
Oh yeah, and Jackie.
All right, I guess we're doing this now. Okay. Let's see. Get this pulled
What are the
back up.
limits of long distance friendships?
From like
really
different
said long.
different
Yeah, they
universes.
said long.
I mean, hold on? Didn't Into the Spider Verse talk about that a little bit? With like,
Yeah, that's true.
so
I haven't seen that movie, so.
So minute 8. Where's Chase?
Are you trying to time them all together, Rogue?
Maybe. So that would be 3 and like 4 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this. Maybe. Because Argenta Bananas is not that long.
And in 30 minutes.
Gentleman Annis.
Gentleman.
Then do this. Okay, so let me pull up the other two. Chase can be over yonder way. Okay. Okay, let's see if this works. Nope, I hit the wrong one first. Okay. Okay, so there's our... Okay. It's gonna happen to Chase right about now. Uh-oh. So if we... No, I don't care about YouTube Game On!
Feels weird. Picking it up. The legacy of that shield.
Haha.
Complicated.
Sorry, ads.
No, you're good.
yeah, you're fine.
It's fine. You can't control that.
Exactly. It's stupid YouTube.
Clickbait ads.
Okay, so... If we rewind this a little bit... And rewind that back to this...
Ooh, Luna in the chat. So I think that if you timed it correctly, the minute Marvin touched or Chase teleports.
Okay, yeah, that's
Ooh.
what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see, where's Marv? He's touching it right about there. And Chase is gonna teleport shortly thereafter.
I don't know why, but
That.
whenever like we talk about the number 3 or anything, I always get that song 3 is the magic number in my head. Like that just always.
Sean even said that during the mortuary assistant. I'm like, huh. That reminds me of somebody.
Wait for it.
Sean.
Oh, dang it, I missed it. So close. Well, I tried.
Little side note, can we just talk about how good Auntie's voice sounds? Sorry, I know that's a little bit of a random thought, but I've always admired like how they make his like how good his voice sounds in all the videos. I don't know, maybe that's just been me talking. Forgive me.
Here, let me listen to Argentum again. Da 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 something time. That's what he says.
Yeah.
Time. Something time.
You all. I could hear you all.
Is it back time or am I? No.
It sounds like last time or like fast time or something.
All I know is that
What?
there's time at the end.
Is
It says
that
time at the end.
That's
Finn,
all I know.
Finn said reverse time.
But it sounds like something,
Back of
something last
time.
time.
You
I
will
think
reverse time?
Oh, something something last time.
Oh, last time.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to decide for 2 years.
You want him back time? No.
No.
Probably
It
isn't
sounded
right,
like
but
oh god.
one of the comments in the chat right now, it says, "You wanna FaceTime?"
Please.
Is that
Yeah.
from Kill JSC, that clip? Like that anti clip? Because you could probably look back at that video and try to see if you can like pinpoint where they clipped the video.
Here, hold on.
It's
I
entirely
have an idea.
possible.
Everyone quiet up again. It sounds like you want or you won something last time.
Yeah, there's definitely I can definitely hear you in there and like
Yeah.
time.
Is it like you want him back, but maybe they cut it and they put time or something like I don't know.
There's a little bit of editing maybe?
Yeah, that's what it
Is
sounds
that
like, Magpie. It sounds like you won this time.
Oh.
You
Hold on.
won this
This
time.
time.
Oh. Was that in that
You
video or did
won
they
this
edited that?
time. You think so?
They might have put that in there.
Cause I know that the I know that the honestly, even I don't know what Sean chose to say here. Okay. Woo!
Okay.
Had me worried for a second there.
Exactly.
Anyway, here, let me play it again.
Yeah.
You won. I hear it.
Can you play
Maybe.
it one more time, potentially?
It's like one of those challenges. What you hear?
Like, if in all honesty, if it felt like a jumble on him fast time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what kind of
Yeah.
I keep on
You want
hearing
him
you
fast
want
time.
fast time or you want him back time.
I can kind of hear you won the last time, or you won like or something to do with fast time, and I'm like, wait.
Is there a way that maybe you can slow it down?
Yeah, yeah. Here, hold on.
You won the first time.
Oh wait, hold on.
You won the first time.
kind of sounds like you won the first time.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You won the first time.
It's just like
Either first time or you won for the last time. Like,
Oh, it could be either one.
either one could work. You won for the last time.
Was that in the original video? Because I'm pretty sure that's a KSJSE clip, or did he make that?
It's the quote itself is made up of jumbled up anti quotes. So it's like it starts with "You want him back so badly, then why don't you save him?"
Okay.
That's why that one sounds familiar, but I don't know where the time
Because-
comes from.
Yeah. Because because people were saying that Antis is watching Marvin from the back of Chase's car. If that's true and like that's like what that is, then maybe that's Auntie telling him you won this time, but but not the next time, or you won the first time and not the second time, or something like that.
I'm kind of starting to hear you won for the last time. Like it
Let me see.
You won for the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the F is at the start of the second to last word.
It could be, yeah. It could be an F.
Because it sounds like an F.
You won fast time. That's what it sounds like if we don't have any jump.
Yeah.
Anyway, this will be fun to come back to later and realize that we were all stupid.
We spend like 15 minutes analyzing this little blurb that
Like
could
this
mean nothing. What does it mean?
Me for the next hour trying to decipher it.
I don't need sleep. I need answers.
That's my go-to gift for every time like they post something cryptic.
I connected the dots. You didn't connect shit. I've connected them.
Okay, so Magpie says even I can't help you with that one. Okay.
So we're not
Fair enough.
alone. So see,
It's fine.
So we're all in the same boat when it comes to that. Like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, one of the comments on the live stream right now said, Sean said Anton was looking at us during the live stream, and that got me wondering, are there any other Eagles who could break the fourth?
A lot of people say that Jackie might, because a lot of people think that he's gonna be a Deadpool like type superhero.
Imagine if they made him like a copy.
Fox Spirit,
not
I do have these VODs on my YouTube channel, which
I would not be surprised if Marvin broke the fourth wall.
Hasn't Henrik done it before?
Yeah, I thought Henrik did it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I need your help.
Jacksepticeye. Yeah.
Save him! Save
Do it
Jackson!
eventually. I don't
And the
think
way
the
he
only
kept looking
ego
at the
that
camera.
hasn't is Chase. Even some may argue that he has, because during I think it was Ty with like that monologue before the end of the video when like they show him drinking.
Yeah, true.
Man, that segment always makes me so sad. I do not expect it. I do not expect to get so emotionally.
Every time I have to take footage of that video to edit, I feel so I feel so sad.
No, literally.
Just out of curiosity, because I rewatched that, I think it was a couple days ago. Did we ever find out what like he's looking at, like what's in the picture frame?
I think it's his kids.
I don't think so, because it's always shown backwards to us.
Yeah. Okay.
Petition to make Chase happy again.
Yes.
So,
one might argue if he was ever happy in the first place.
No,
ouch, okay.
Don't do that.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
Ouch.
No.
So, does Chase still have 2 kids, or is it now 1? Because in the video of the short film, they showed only 1 kid.
I assume it's still 2.
Then where's the other kid?
Just not in the picture. It's fine.
Yeah.
Chase has a one favorite.
He has a favorite child.
It's the
Yes,
youngest.
Camilla. I'm gonna add you to my list of what?
They're hit list. They're hit list. I mean, if we go back to what happened in the freaking Dark Deception, now that it's titled "What Do You Want from Me?" at the end, we heard two kids screaming. So
Yeah.
there could be like
I am curious of like what their names are gonna be and like what they're gonna look like.
I
Honestly.
know, like, is he gonna get like kid actors? Not
I
big
would
kid
love
actors.
if he casts members of the community to be his kids, but I doubt that's gonna happen.
That would be really cool though.
Like casting members as like side characters or like background characters. But I don't think
Have
it's
fun
gonna
little
happen.
cameos.
I
Have fun
was
little cameos.
thinking. What was I thinking? I had a thought. What was it? Oh yeah. My On Anti and Types of Fear thing that I mentioned this morning in Theory Gen. Um, it was like, at the bottom of that post, I was like, if Chase can't tell the difference between what's real and what's imaginary, who's to say that anything even happened to his kids?
Oh yeah, it could
Oh,
have
like
been an
it's all in his
illusion.
head?
It could have been it
Could
could have
be.
been an
Never
illusion.
existed.
Like,
Oh
It feel
no.
like Wanda from WandaVision where she made up her kids and family.
Oh my god,
Oh
that'd
my
be so fun.
god.
No. Why'd you have to make me cry today?
I'm
In
sorry.
all other universes, Chase is happy with kids and his wife, but in this universe, he's just like one.
Oh my
Maybe
god,
he has dreams like
Uh,
the multiverse dreams where like your dreams are like gateways to
yeah.
like your multiverse you.
no.
And he has dreams of his kids, but they're from a different universe, and he never had them in the first place.
Oh
He's like stuck
gosh.
in the span.
I just found this on Pinterest because I wanted to search up egos right now, and it's a drawing of Chase. I don't know who he's holding, but I gotta share this with you guys. It's very, very cute.
what's
I sent
happening?
it to the. I went on Pinterest right now. Oh, sorry. sorry.
Send it to where?
I sent it to Art Gem because drawing
Oh,
is
cute. Okay.
I said like that. I was like, oh.
I searched up pictures on Pinterest with like dad and his daughter on the beach, and I was sending to my friends like, "Oh look, it's Chase and his kid," and I made them cry by mistake.
Oh. But like, okay, if it is the fact that like Chase's kids are like not real and like he's doing a whole Wanda type thing, that means like I think someone did say this. Oh, Rainy, you said this in the chat that Auntie was mimicking Chase's kid's voice, like to like even if they're not real, he thinks they're real.
To lure him in closer so he
You
can
know,
like attack.
that brings up a point that I just thought of.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I just had this thought. I don't want to lose it. It was like,
Go ahead.
if Chase has the ability to manifest like his own reality to himself when it's not actually his reality, is that like a parallel to how we like see these egos in our reality or not?
Ooh, that's clever.
That's a good
That's
point.
clever.
That is.
Like,
Because like we can't manifest anybody into our reality just because they're not real, but like, is that like a parallel to Chase being like, yo? But like the thing is, we manifested Auntie behind the screen in 2016. That was basically us willing him into existence.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe that was implying that we had that power. I don't know.
maybe with us like doing like fan art and like writing like fan fiction and like theorizing, like we spawned his family into existence.
That's what
We have the
we do have. They did say that. I mean, someone said, I forgot who said it, but they said that we have the power to affect the lore like more than we think we do.
we affect canon more than canon.
And maybe that's and maybe that's why Auntie addresses us so often, is because we have that power to change his canon, to change him.
Maybe
So
that's why he's so maybe that's why he's so hell bent on like trying to make us his puppets. Because if he has control of us,
Then he can control over everybody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He has the keys to the kingdom.
And if Auntie's in charge, then we're all screwed.
Yeah. What was it? The man with the key is king, and honey, you should see me in a crown. It's a quote.
Is that from Sherlock?
That's from Sherlock, yeah.
Yeah. This kind of reminds me of like I guess I can't totally say it because it's like spoilers for like Sandman, the new like show that came out on Netflix, and like but like it reminds me of some bit from like a certain storyline that's in there towards the end. Spoil it for anyone.
I know, I was about to say, like,
Yeah, I haven't seen Sandman either.
I don't have.
Oh.
I've been thinking about seeing it though, because I
Huh.
watched.
Sorry, you go. You go. I'm just
No, you're good. You're good.
like mumbling to myself. You can say whatever you want.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Sandman. I've been thinking about watching it just because I saw Neil Gaiman's Good Omens, and that was really good. So, bit off topic. That's all I was just gonna say.
Okay, so let's see. Why am I having Twitter notifications? Oh, it's people. Sweet. Okay. Cute. Okay. We're good. I was like, why do I have Twitter notifications? Because I don't have Twitter notifications on for Twitter except for Iris tweets and Jack tweets and sometimes Robin tweets. I don't know why that. But like I was like, wait, why do I have 3 notifications if it didn't tell me anything? And then I looked on it and like, oh, it's you guys. You're cute. You're being fun. I don't know what I'm saying. I do this thing where I just start rambling on and I end it with I'm having a stroke.
No, literally needs to know me all the
Doesn't
time.
happen often.
This happens all the time when I'm in a VC with my other friends. I start rambling and I'm like, I'm having a stroke.
I have a bad habit of yelling and getting very excited when stuff like this goes down. So I'm trying to be a little bit more chill.
No, you're good. You're good. Why is it? Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's. We know it's not gonna be like, oh, this was all a dream, you know. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it more than that.
Yeah.
Because he hates those endings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
I definitely mentioned that.
Yeah.
So
it's
I
like,
wonder
yeah,
if character Jack is ever gonna recover, or
maybe.
is it just gonna be like an open ending type of ending, kind of like FromSoft games, because those endings are always kind of like open ended enough to interpretation.
That would be trippy. That would be trippy. Like that would be trippy as fuck because what's to say that all of this is like what's to say that all of this is happening outside of Jack? What if this is all playing in his head? I don't want to go for the stereotypical dream ending, but
right.
We don't know what's reality and what's really happening.
And like that brings up a point because Iris has mentioned like imagination is more important than knowledge. And like
exactly.
There's been a lot of talk of the multiverse recently in pop culture. It's an incredible space to explore that might be more than fiction. And
Hey,
like,
what if the multiverse is real? What if?
They kind of confirmed the multiverse because of the Jackie comic book with the different variants of
yeah,
him.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So who knows? There could be multiple variants of them walking around, and we don't know if it's the main timeline or another timeline that we are looking for a different variant. Kind of like going the Loki side of things.
Yeah.
And
Or
it's
even like,
totally not out of the question either.
what's up?
No, sorry, I don't know. I didn't know if you guys heard me. I was gonna say because with what we know now about Iris and all of their products and what their deal is, anything, and I mean anything, could be possible in this universe, in the Jacksepticeye universe.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, like, with the multiverse, and I think Fire, I think you talked about, like, if there are multiple different versions of these characters running around. It reminds me of an episode of, like, I think The Flash, where they get transferred to another universe, and Barry is not the Flash in that universe, or there's something. They all have, like, different roles in different universes. What if that could be the case, like, in this universe, where there's, Jackie might not be a superhero in one universe, and in one universe he is, or, you know,
Like
Henrik. What? What's up?
what? Sorry, I'm.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. But like how Henrik might not be a doctor in one universe, but like in the Iris universe, he kind of is. Like different roles.
Mhm.
It's exciting to think about. Because like if you think about it, if that's true, if they're going for the multiverse route, then like everything is canon. Everything.
Yeah,
It's
everything is
it's like
canon.
people were saying about like, what is it, Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Like if there's like different versions of came from different lives, they just happened to mesh at some point, you know?
Like maybe that's why there's so many wormhole things happening all over the screens because it's the multiverse colliding with another. Is a universe colliding with another, kind of like doing a crossover. If I guess that's what you can call it. Maybe, maybe, and they're destroying the universe or they're merging with a different universe, and that's where you can bring like different characters, and that could be from different universes.
Yeah.
Or different
And like
variants from egos.
absolutely. And like someone pointed in the chat, that Sean does love Spider-Man. Didn't Sean also say that like his favorite animated movie is Into the Spider-Verse?
I think at some point, but I don't know if
I
that's
think
true.
so.
Maybe that's what Dr. Hopton is. Maybe it's a Schneepelstein variant.
Oh no. Oh gosh. Yeah, by the way, do we know, like, is that like we just think that he's like a Schneepelstein variant, Dr. Hopkins?
I have never.
'Cause
I don't know if anyone has like knows what he is. I've seen a lot of people say that he's just a doctor or a Hendrix maybe assistant. But if they are doing the multiverse route and like variants and universe collisions, then it could very well be a Hendrik variant. And instead of him being German, he's British or American or whatever.
or someone, yeah, huh.
Honestly, yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, my first thought when I was yeah, Finn, you're right. My first thought when we got the Louis Hopkins tweet was like, okay, this has to be an anagram of something. Like it has to be like a Tom Riddle Lord Voldemort type deal.
Exactly.
It wasn't.
Maybe that's
It
Auntie's real
wasn't.
name.
But yeah, they are
like,
gonna
what if
introduce
that-
non-ego characters, and I'm really excited for that.
Oh, that's
Me too.
that's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome.
Basically, what's Stacy gonna look like? What are the kids gonna look like? What's Henrik's
I'm very
life?
curious to see the world and the different characters that he's bringing on. Like, I will love to see a full-on magic circle, kind of with like all the animal masks and like rituals and like.
Oh God,
if it's-
that just sounds like a cult.
It basically is. Let's be honest here. They're, I,
I mean,
I
Side
mean, hey, if they
Eyes.
need a sacrifice, I'll happily sign up.
Side Eyes, my Marvin mask that I have sitting right here.
I honestly am debating or not in buying like animal masks of like a raven or owl and just like making Marvin masks out of them.
Oh, that sounds so cool. Ooh.
Because I'm honestly debating or not in doing that. They're all in my Amazon cart. I just haven't bought it yet.
Yeah.
They're all
Speaking
in my
of
Amazon cart.
speaking of the animal masks, I don't know like if this has been talked about or discussed yet, but kind of do you think like the animal masks are like a symbolism of like the magicians like animal like personas?
They're familiars.
Or the familiars, yeah, like kind of Harry Potter.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would
So,
be really.
Like,
Also,
and
I was gonna say.
the
I was gonna say
Patronuses.
Patronus. I was gonna say. I'm sorry. I was gonna say. Weird thought, but what if Auntie isn't even Auntie's real name? What if that was the name we gave him and he just like, you know what? I like this name. I'm gonna keep it.
Is your name's like something bland, like Bob or Todd or something like that?
It does not seem like a Bob.
His name is John. Hi, I'm John, and I work in a Staples.
Hi, my name is Joe, and I work at a button factory.
My name is Bob, and I work at Target.
My name is Larry, and I work at
I am very curious to see like all like this world because he says it's bigger than what we think, and I'm really excited to see all the side characters and all that stuff. If there is any.
I'm just very excited. I'm just very excited for the ego in beginning.
I'm excited for everything.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm not gonna apologize for the person I'll be when we see ego to ego interaction.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah, I will be a mess.
Oh yeah.
No, literally, I'll be freaking out with you. Like, I'll be freaking out with everybody because literally, I mean, I'm excited about everything already. When we see freaking two of the egos actually talking to each other, I'm gonna go feral. I will not apologize. I will not apologize. You're gonna have to deal with them. Just be like, fuck. Oh, baby.
As we should. We should all go feral when it actually happens. All of us should.
Yes.
Crash the site.
Absolutely livid.
We're just gonna crash the site. All scream on the top of our lungs.
Crash the site.
I'll be screaming, crying, throwing up, punching the wall, jumping off a
screaming,
cliff,
Shaking and crying right now.
All of you.
Shitting, throwing up, sleeping, jumping off a cliff, getting into a crash, doing everything.
I remember when Jolly Jants came out. I was on a bus ride from school. This was like middle school. I was trying so hard not to scream on the bus ride home because I didn't realize.
No, I watched it in class. It was like during Halloween, and we were in my Spanish class in high school for sophomore year. I remember watching it in class, and I was trying so hard not to freak out that I think it was when I kind of like, I didn't make a, like, I guess, I was like, and I think the person next to me was like, yeah, I'm just watching a show. I'm just watching one of my shows.
Oh yeah, you'll see me freak out once this happens.
No, I was when Gentleman Honest dropped. I was freaking out, and my sister was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "You don't understand like the spiritual moment I'm having right now."
You don't understand. Like, you.
I waited so long to see my son. Like, He's finally here.
No.
4 years.
I know.
And he was so cute too. The beginning of Jolly John's was adorable. And he came when he was like the little slide whistle, like, and then
JJ
he's
makes
like,
me so
Whoop!
happy. I smile every
"Look at
time I
me."
watch his videos, except when he's not possessed.
It is,
No,
and
literally.
that's what makes his possession so much worse. Because he looks like a happy guy.
He's so
But
cute. I just want to
Bean.
hug him.
yeah, but if it's true that he is an actor and working for Auntie, that's good acting right there. Because
Yeah,
That is
and
a
it's gonna
very
break my
acting.
heart, and I'm gonna send
Absolutely.
Sean instead of my therapy bill.
yeah.
I'll be like, I expect my therapy bill should be paid full time, and it will be sent to you in a week.
Yep.
And that's not a threat, that's a promise.
Oh yeah.
Be sincerely from the Jacksepticeye community.
Mhm.
That was literally no. Honestly, that was me after I saw Chase. I was like, I'm gonna need more therapy after this. I'm gonna walk back in and be like,
Marvin and JJ have been fighting for my #1 ego spot for the past couple years, and it keeps on flip flopping. So I'm just gonna give it to them both.
That's Chase and Marvin for me, but they're both number 2. I can't choose between them both.
I'm sorry.
No.
Auntie is either Auntie or Chase is my #1, but I think it's more of Auntie.
Oh, Auntie's my number 1. Sorry, y'all who don't have Auntie in number 1. I'm so sorry, but he is.
I know. I see some of the Jacksepticeye fans be like, "You guys can't like Auntie. He's literally a fucking psychopath." And I'm like, yeah,
Sometimes
but
the villains are like the best characters. I love the kooky, like the craziness of Auntie,
Yeah.
yeah.
but I he's not he's my least favorite after what he did to my boy. I can't forgive him. Like
Yeah.
Listen, it's like when we see his backstory, I'll be willing to forgive him. I mean, I'm such a sucker for freaking crazy.
he's a
For
murderer.
psychopath.
How can
I
you
know.
forgive a murderer?
To watch though.
Shrek, I love you, but like, I personally do not want to see Auntie with a happy ending. He's one of those villains. I'm like, I like you. You're my top favorite, but I don't want you to have a happy ending.
There's
Absolutely not.
so many
Honestly, I was gonna
there's so many
say.
projects and movies with like villains trying to like have happy endings or like you make like you feel bad for the villain. I kind of just want Auntie just to be evil.
Yeah.
I don't want Auntie to be redeemed. I just want him to be an understandable villain. Not one that's gonna be redeemed, but you understand why they're doing
Let
the things that
Auntie
they
sing
do.
2022. Says Finn.
I hope that
Be
Auntie is not evil for the sake of
prepared.
evil. I just hope that he has a motive. Like he's just not evil because
yeah.
I'm the opposite of Jacksepticeye. I have
Yeah.
to be
I gotta
evil.
kill him. No, literally, that's why. Because, like, honestly, I'm gonna agree with you guys. I don't want him to be redeemed because I think villains are fun when, like, they're just off the bat crazy and they're not going to be redeemed. I think they're more fun that way. But I think that they're also more complex when you understand what they're doing.
Mhm.
Like Jinx from Arcane, she's fucking crazy and she wasn't redeemed at all. And I don't think she's gonna be redeemed. But you understand what she's doing, the way she's like this. You understand it, and I fucking love her.
Right. Well, like,
That's why I'm like,
no, go.
no, sorry, I don't know if I interrupted you. I was done talking. I'm so sorry.
No. I lost my train of thought. Honestly, give me a sec. Oh no, I got it. Like that's what I'm wondering is like something I've been wondering in the back of my mind is like, is his only motive is just to like get back at the egos or mess with the egos or do something, or is it something deeper? Like, what exactly is his motive? Why does he hate the egos so much? What is it?
Why is he trying to kill them? Why is he trying to kill them all the damn time?
Yeah.
I mean, I do remember like a couple years ago on Tumblr, someone asked that exact thing of like, "Oh, what's Auntie's motive?" Like something like that, and Jack just replied with the gif from The Dark Knight of
Some
like
men
Alfred
just
saying,
want to watch the world burn.
Some man just
"Yeah."
want to watch the world burn. Yeah, literally, that's what he said to me. He was like, Auntie just wants to watch the world burn. And I'm like, ah,
He just
That
wants
could be it.
control, yeah.
yes.
Well, if that's the case, does he want to like watch the whole entire world burn with everyone in it and like?
Does he want to watch the multiverse burn? Like
Right.
Like, literally, like, It's all speculation. Because I mean, like,
I do
what if
wonder
something?
if people are right that Auntie is an Iris experiment, that he was tortured and like put down so much that he just wants the entirety of the like that's his motive. He just wants to get back at every single person that's wronged him. But I'm not
I mean,
sure.
Not to
that
detract
would be
from
a
this
good motive.
conversation, but RB Fox Spirit just said, "Hey, whatever's flammable," and that's a vibe.
No.
I do agree with arson. My name is Fire after all.
Okay, whatever's fun. No, literally, I was gonna say because I mean that motive. I don't know. Who said it right now. The motive of like men and that he didn't have any control. He wants control over back on there. That's a good motive. That's a
I
good. I
mean,
think that would be like a good motive. That would be totally understandable.
kind of reminds
But
me
it
of like
wouldn't
a
be
like a
easily.
like a Mewtwo situation, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
True.
He was experimented on, and now it's understandable why he doesn't like humans because they treated him so horribly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And now that's the same for Auntie. Auntie's like, man, all y'all did was just screw me over, take advantage of me. So now I'm gonna do the same for you, and let's see how you guys feel about it.
But I do wonder if that's the case. How do the others fit in? Because I can see how
Yeah.
Hendrik can fit in there because maybe he's like maybe was Auntie's like observer or something like to like watch him like as they were doing experiments. But I like to know why he's so invested in Chase. Like why Chase?
I know because there's why Chase, and also
Yeah,
Because he's the protagonist, bro.
he has to be involved.
Yeah.
And
No,
he
I
just
mean,
knows.
Was
Henrik,
Chase the
obviously,
watcher that watched him, and now he's the watcher watching Chase? I don't know.
Maybe it's a thing where like sometimes like movies or TV shows the villains will go after the protagonist like friends and family. What if Henrik is like mad at like or pissed off and wants to destroy Henrik, and he knows that Henrik and Chase are friends, so he's going after Chase to hurt Henrik.
Yeah, and also he's the one
geez.
who put Jack in the coma.
And Jack in the coma, that's right.
So he's going after his friends to show like, hey, you screwed me, I'm gonna screw you back. And also
the best way, and the best,
what
and the
like
best way to hurt someone is to go like after their heart, because like
Absolutely.
and also his family's in shambles. With his wife left him too, and his kids.
So he was already pretty vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Start off with, so Auntie was like, "Shit." It's like that one meme where the guy is like hiding behind the tree and he's like licking his lips with his like with his fingers and he's like grasping his chin and everything. That's basically it.
Yep.
Auntie would see Chase be like, "Yes,
Let's
you."
go. Yes.
And
Well,
honestly, like I could see it. I could see her. Because I could see Henrik, Marvin, and JJ. I could see why he could not be angry if it was them. Henrik could be responsible for his torture and experimenting. Marvin could be the one that was using spells to like keep him like constantly like put to sleep, and JJ could be the one that was like literally allowing all of this. So I could see why
Because a
he'd
lot
be
of
mad.
people think that JJ's the founder of Iris.
Yeah, so I could, yeah. But I'm interested. I'm interested to see how Auntie ties in with Chase. Like, why is he so hell bent on going after Chase?
Maybe because since Auntie feeds off fear and like all the native emotions, and so maybe he locked onto Chase because he noticed he was like, "Oh, Henrik's friend over here is in pain. I can use that to my advantage."
Exactly.
And use Chase as like a energy sucking, like basically
battery.
sucking the energy out of him.
And yeah, basically a battery.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh no.
Someone posted in the chat, are we watching Chase because of Auntie, or is Auntie after Chase because we're watching him?
Ooh.
Well, that's also, and also like tying into like maybe Auntie's like looking at Marvin through the ball, like when they showed up, like maybe he's like what wants Marvin's attention as well, saying, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then that means that we were at fault for why Chase. If that's the case, then we're at fault for why Chase is currently going through what he's going through right now.
Yeah.
And I don't think we can live with that.
Well, like Finn pointed out, in the chat, we all watched Jack first, so that's probably another reason why Auntie does not like us and tries to get in our heads.
Just like what Cam said right now, they're like now Jack is like not Jack is MIA and everything is in shambles.
Oh boy.
And also like the thing that excites me the most is Jackie because we have no canon lore on him whatsoever. So I'm kind of hoping that I know that like the project that he just filmed, I know that's most likely gonna be like Henrik and Chase and maybe JJ, but I'm really hoping that we just get a snippet of like where Jackie is because I really
I think he might be more connected to Marvin than anyone else, Jackie. But
yeah, I can see why.
Because a lot of people say that he could be also an iris experiment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's how he got his powers. I mean,
there's also a big theory that's saying that that Marvin and Jackie Boyman could be twins experiments.
Yeah, I've seen that theory. Yeah.
I'm a big supporter of that theory. I just love that idea, but
honestly, that could make sense because if that were the case, then it could explain why they both have powers. Well, I mean, Marvin's easy to say because like you could just say that he was from like the magic circle and he learned it on his own. But for Jackie, I'm still holding out on that theory that he was an iris experiment and that's why he has powers. Because they even asked us if you could have superpowers, what would they be? Literally taking a survey of which ones to put into Jackie. I mean, personally, I really hope that Jackie has like a sonic scream and like super speed. For me, I kind of hope that those are.
I can see him as a speedster. I also like the idea of him having radiation-based powers.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, radiation. Ooh.
Because, like, green, like, energy blasts, kind of like Starfire's powers.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like it, yeah. That would be really cool because I mean, and then that would add like because I mean, it's mainly Marvin and Jackie that have a chance playing human, so it's gonna be a little harder. But Jackie and Marvin are the only ones that can. At the moment, Marvin is he's a little possessed, so Jackie's our only hope.
A little possessed.
Yeah.
A little possessed.
I also can see.
Sorry, go ahead.
Marvin dabbled a little too much into the Antichrist.
No, I was just gonna say I can see Jackie kind of having the powers of flight too, a little bit.
Oh, you know what I'll pay to see is Sean trying to do parkour on top of a really high building, and him being scared of heights.
Jesus. And
like,
it's like
I'll pay
the
money
Miles
to see
Morales
that.
scene. No, it's the Miles Morales scene where he's trying to pump himself, and then he's like, nope, I'm leaving.
And also, like, same thing with Marvin. Maybe he can levitate as well, and him like jumping off of buildings and flying around. Like again, I'll pay money to see those bloopers of him just like looking over and like gearing himself up to jump.
Oh, poor Sean.
I could do it. Also, I was also gonna say, dang it, I literally forgot what I was gonna say. It was about Jackie. That we get of like the hospital thing with Marvin and Sheep. What if at the end of that video, like Sheep is like calling, like he's sitting at his desk, and then all of a sudden someone comes up behind him, and he's like, "Took you long enough to get here," and then it shows Jackie in his suit and everything, and he's like, "What can I help you with? What do you need my help with?" And then it just cuts to black. I will freaking scream.
I'll cry.
I will cry. I will be like, "Oh my god, what in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is this?"
Yeah.
So, are you taking notes on that?
No, literally just like, you're like, write that down. What's wrong with me? Like, write that down. Oh shit. No, literally, I would pay money to see that, please, because it would make sense too. Schneep will call for freaking Jackie's help to let him know on the situation that's going on with everybody, and then that'll be like a perfect way to introduce him to, like with how he looks like, his attitude, his personality. I think it would be a great opportunity to introduce Jackie.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well,
I'm
especially
just
since like.
Sorry, you go. Oh, Soph says vigorously takes notes.
Write that down. Write that down.
No, I was just gonna say it'd be really cool to see Jackie, especially since I think Sean mentioned on his birthday that he wants to bring Jackie back, like full force, like a different costume, different everything. So it'd be really cool to see that. So
No, yeah, just like that
It's him in like a full on like a Marvel like costume and attitude and oh my goodness. I want to see that so badly.
I just
honestly,
this is
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you're good. I was gonna say this is kind of off topic, but I'm just loving hearing people talk about this like out loud. You know?
Yeah. I would love
I'm
to
letting
know
all
what
of my
Marvin
excitement.
sounds like. I want to know is he Welsh? Because he is. I think it's confirmed that he's part of like he's English, like he's British, right, or Welsh.
That was.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
JJ's British.
Yeah. I would
can just
pay money
imagine
to have like maybe like on like TikTok like just full black, like black screen and just Marvin just being like, "Hey, this is my
screen goes black. You just hear Marvin, "Hey."
I can literally imagine JJ with a cup of tea, and his pinky's out. He takes a sip, and he's like, ah.
I do wonder if
Time to get to
JJ,
work.
since he's from the 1920s, is he like a gangster, kind of like? Because that's like, but that's more of an American. I don't know if Britain had anything like that, but I know in America, like 1920s was like full of like gangsters and outlaws.
Like Al Capone.
Yeah, I don't know about Britain though.
Honestly, I was gonna say something real quick because Magpie, they said vigorously taking notes. Number one, thank you. Like, just thank you. But also, like, in terms of like, because we were talking about Jackie's design. Honestly, the Jackie designs that I've seen, I think some of my favorites is Magpie's. It was Inspired Draw, I think is their name. I think is their name. They're on Instagram, and I really love their cute little Jackie design. It's adorable. And then there's one more, but I forgot the name of it. But it was like a really simple but Jackie design.
If any of you have Twitter, I highly suggest you follow Cooties. I think that's their name. They have amazing Jackie designs. So if you haven't followed them, I
that's what
highly
you're talking about,
recommend.
yeah. I know. I've seen some of their stuff on Instagram because I think they have an Instagram, and I've seen their Jackie designs as well. And I'm like, either of those three Jackie designs, I would be happy because those are such cool designs.
I love like the Winter Soldier like masks for them, like the one that like not the visor, but like the mask that covers the bottom half of his face.
I'm such a I'm such a hope for that design. I'm such a hope for that design.
Well, like especially since like with Jackie's design, they could totally happen, and especially with like since Sean, I think went with Mark, and I think also potentially even Quarter Digital or what was the whatever Mark's working with, like so it's totally possible Jackie has a new design and looks really really good.
I think they all have a new design. Honestly, I think they're all got a makeover.
Well, Marvin obviously has his mask.
Yeah, his new design, which is really cool. I love the hair. Like that thumbnail, I was like, oh. Wow.
That thumbnail, if I could print that thumbnail out and hang on my wall, I would.
No, literally, I'm just about to...
Granted, it'll be kind of creepy because you'll be watching me sleep.
With black eyes too. With the black eyes and everything, the dark background, the fire.
Marvin already comes in my dreams like on a daily basis, so it won't be nothing.
No,
no, the dude.
I'm wondering. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was gonna say, I wonder if Auntie's gonna have a new design. Like, is he still gonna have the black shirt, ripped jeans look with the neck slit, or is he still gonna have the clothes but the neck slit is gonna be cool?
I do wonder since the ongoing theory, like he's the showing of all their fears. Is it gonna vary between which ego's point of view we're at? Auntie for Jamie is gonna be different for Auntie for Henry. Could have multiple designs for each perspective.
Yeah, and
Because
Mm.
because like
I mean, in the chase. Oh, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
no, go.
Okay, this will be really quick. I'm so sorry. I was gonna say because in the chase video in the back, it didn't look like he had his neck slit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
there
what I
was
had to
like
say.
an old like Tumblr theory of like some people pointing out that in Say Goodbye, like he had the full on neck slit, of course, because it was fresh, and then in Always Watching, it was like
It was like a
two neck
stab.
slits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and like so people were theorizing like maybe it's like healing over time or like as Auntie is getting more powerful. So like maybe in the future, maybe we won't see the neck slit or maybe it's like a scar or like,
But then it
maybe he's
came
like in
back in
full on.
KJSE.
Oh yeah,
Production
true.
mistake or critical lore detail.
But maybe it could be like how you guys are saying that maybe it's depending on like what form Auntie takes, depending on like which ego he's like facing and stuff.
Mhm.
So like maybe for Schneep it appeared again because Schneep was probably traumatized from Say Goodbye when he found probably Jack with his throat slit. And then since KGSE was also him saving Jack, maybe that could explain why it came back because that's how Schneep remembered him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Kind of like
Possibly.
like some
That's a
kind
good
of
thought. Sorry, you go.
no, I was just gonna say like some Auntie's kind of like some kind of like supernatural form or entity. I'm trying to think back to like my supernatural knowledge about like what creature can do that, but yeah.
He can also be a shapeshifter. Like we honestly don't really know much
No,
about
literally.
him. Has anyone ever pinpointed what he actually is?
I
Yeah,
think
Exactly.
I was gonna ask too because like I mean everyone says like he's a demon, but Jack hasn't confirmed that's not exactly what he is.
I
So
think
we're
someone
still
got
like explaining
close.
That's just a description of him. That's not saying that that's what he is actually.
I think
Yeah,
someone
because
on
that can mean a lot
Tumblr.
of things.
Yeah, I think someone on Tumblr said like if this is what Auntie is, and it was close. It was like some kind of supernatural creature entity, but I don't know. Oh,
Tulpa?
Topa.
Yeah.
Thank you, Luna. Topa. So
A tulpa is what again? What's a tulpa?
It's like something that people will into existence just by thinking about it, and
Like there's a lot of
Ooh.
people that say that Slender Man became real because a lot of people talked about him and willed him into existence.
which
Mind of will is a
which
very strong thing.
yeah, which could make sense because if you think about Auntie's like if we go with the theory that Auntie looks different to the egos, that could make sense if like oh the egos think of Auntie as like whatever is the deepest fear or whatever he looks like with Henrik seeing Auntie with the slit throat, and then but like Chase doesn't have Auntie with the slit throat, even though I don't know if Chase has actually seen Auntie. Oh no, Chase has seen Auntie. Never mind. But like that could be yeah. But that could be it. He could be a Tulpa.
and honestly, it could be a variation of the tulpa as well. Because if that's the case, then
okay, let
because I
me
mean,
verify what a tulpa is. Hold on.
because I mean, Auntie did kind of start with us because we were the ones that made him a thing when we see Jack being creepy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in a way the thing about him being lulled into existence was kind of true in a way if you think
Object or being that is created through spiritual and mental powers. Use the term to refer to a type of willed imaginary friend where practitioners consider to be sentient and relatively independent. Weird. I'm looking at the Wikipedia page, sorry.
no, you're good,
Yeah.
that's very interesting.
Yeah, and it could again make sense in some way when it comes to the egos and how the egos perceive Auntie and how they envision Auntie in their mind.
Fear is different for everyone sees their demons a totally different way.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
What?
What happened?
Nah, I'm just It's sentient. Practitioners consider tulpas to be sentient and relatively autonomous. Weird. Okay. It's just showing me weird information. I don't know what it was.
Tulpamancers.
Yeah.
Just weird. It's just weird answers.
Is my audio lagged?
No,
No, I think you're good. You're
It's
on.
fine for me.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah.
gonna say because it's fine for me.
Maybe in stream is lagged.
Maybe.
I don't see why it
the-
would be, but
Huh. But like, okay, so if Rogue on that Wikipedia page, did it mention anything about how like tulpas can like change the voice or mimic the voice at all?
Oh yeah, like doing mimicry, like a kind
Yeah.
of no, like a mimicry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like a Wendigo or a Skinwalker.
Mm-hmm.
Don't Wendigos, can't they shapeshift?
They can. It depends on which Native American tribe you look at it, but the majority of their powers is that they can voice manipulate and they can shapeshift into family members or children to lure you in the woods to get you closer so they can attack you.
says
Because
once
I
the
was thinking about a
tulpa
Wendigo.
says once the tulpa is endowed with enough vitality to be capable of playing the part of a real being, it tends to free itself from its maker's control.
Ooh.
The no strings on me.
That's kind of creepy.
No strings on me.
Oh, that makes totally more sense now. Oh my god.
Oh my god. So skinwalkers. Skinwalkers, they can definitely shapeshift, but I think they can only shape. So I think that theory is out of the question.
Yeah. But like that also makes
But a
sense. Like,
tulpa. Okay, go ahead. No,
Oh.
sorry, you go. You go.
I was just gonna say, it also makes sense with like if Tulpa if like Auntie has freed himself with the whole "there are no strings on me," it makes sense why he might be obsessed with strings, and like why he might use strings to like control other people, the other egos potentially. That's a bit like far fetched, but
Is it like
No,
if we willed Auntie into existence and we base with all the puppet like theories that we've talked about and everything, is it possible that we willed that into existence along inside Auntie? That like since we think Auntie likes to control people and like make them as puppets, that we did that and we got like put that idea in him, we willed that into existence.
could be
Potentially.
That makes sense.
Honestly,
Potentially, I would say potentially.
Because I mean, we do have a price on the. Probably not.
Saw something interesting that Finn also put in the chat where they said one of the biggest debates started in detention was not being able to tell the difference between Jack and Auntie. That was one of our like the community's fears, and that's how Auntie looks to us, how we perceive him as.
That was like
that
was
makes
the
sense.
Yeah.
That was Auntie's big resurgence to say goodbye because no one expected him to come back. And then all of a sudden, here he is. He's back in the flesh, and everyone's like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, like at the time, no one was expecting him to come so soon, and then we saw him in detention, and it was like, it was crazy. And like that whole big debate of like who were we watching in the camera? Were we watching Jack? Were we watching Auntie? Was Jack the one trapped, or was it Auntie like coming back? Like it was all that whole debate and stuff with the videos and the thumbnails change, all of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And also that's also kind of true for quit the game to win. Like that video.
Yeah.
Or like the other video.
So
'Cause,
maybe
like-
that's our version of Aunties because we don't know. We're scared that we're giving our attention to the wrong person.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
we're giving power to the wrong to the variant, the wrong person.
Oh gosh.
Because I mean, attention gives. Because when you're given attention, like good attention, it makes you feel known. It makes you feel real because it's like, oh, someone's paying attention to me. So, like, okay, then I exist and this and that and maybe that's what happened with Anton because we gave him so much attention whenever we would see Jack being creepy that he ended up like just coming into existence because of just how much we wanted him to be real that he ended up being real.
In that vein, RB Fox Spirit is just said, it's so funny how a lot of this could be our fault and how Auntie blames us. We watch to support the story and to spread ideas, but it cycles right back into the story itself. Such a complicated relationship between viewer and creation. And that's where things get messy. the line between what's real and what's not.
Oh yeah, Finn just said feed the cycle.
That was the name of a video that Sean did. It was We Become What We Behold, right?
I think so.
I think so. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You are
what you fucking circles.
Yep. But like, if that is true that there is like a relationship between viewer and creation, it's like that kind of symbiotic kind of parasitic type relationship, which is bad.
Well, I mean, the Andy is definitely a parasite in a way. Like, I think we can all agree that he's definitely a parasite.
He latches onto you and like drains your energy and fear to make himself more powerful.
Exactly.
But do you think that we kind of allow that a little bit in a sense because we all kind of get excited when he shows up and we're like, ooh,
well,
he's back.
this harkens back to Say Goodbye because he was like, you all could have stopped me.
It's all your fault.
But you just watched
as this happened.
Yeah. And then kill JSC with the whole like powerless. You're just watching.
If you want him back so badly, then why don't you save him?
Yeah.
As if we can.
Like, he's like toying with us in a way because he knows that we can't do anything about it, but he's still making us feel like shit because it's fucked up.
Or maybe we can, and he knows that, and so he plays with our fear and emotion. And because when you get really emotional, so oftentimes like logic kind of goes out the window. So what if like he knows we can do something to harm him or to harm whatever his plan is, and so he uses fear and like those negative emotions to get us to not think straight, to get us to not like mess with his plans.
We do control some of the story after all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'd be like the biggest threat to him.
Yeah.
One of the biggest threats besides like outside the story wise, because he can break the fourth wall. And since we have control over the story, he's like, shit, you guys are my biggest threat. I gotta find some way to maybe not because he knows I think he knows that he can't destroy us. I think he knows that like he's like if you can't beat him, distract him.
Yeah.
So, I feel like he's like intentionally subverting us to where we need to like be focusing our attention to. So,
subvert expectations.
Yep.
yeah.
And Finn posted in the chat, but of all emotions, why is he the villain? Are we villains?
Well, fear.
That'll be interesting to see how they interpret that.
There is a theory that Auntie is actually the antimatter and Jack is the real matter, and two of them can't coexist. So that's why when like there used to be like a balance between antimatter and regular matter, and they cancel each other out. But then there was a shift where matter was more than the antimatter, or antimatter was more than the regular matter. And if Auntie is linked to the anti-generator, then he may have either maybe that's why he put Jack into the coma, because the two can't exist. So he overpowered Sean's matter and put him into the coma so he could take over. And maybe that's
That
why he feeds on
explains, yeah.
negativity, because he's full of the antimatter and that stuff.
That explains why he doesn't have a fully physical body yet.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, because like if one has to exist, then the other should be a little faded memory.
Again, there's whole Twitter feeds about that theory. I forget who said it first, but it's probably somewhere on Twitter or in the Discord.
Yeah, because no, honestly, no.
Who was it? There was someone, I don't know if it was like in Twitter or on Tumblr or in the Discord theory chat that said like, what if like the egos don't want like Jack to wake up? And like
That was Magpie saying everyone wants Jack to wake up, but no one questions whether that's a good thing.
I was just going to say that. That made me go, excuse me? What? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
yeah, but like
maybe if Jack wakes up now, especially with Auntie like taking over, getting more power, they could like legitimately destroy the universe because of maybe like the antimatter generates something to do with it, and Sean being matter and Auntie being antimatter, like it could destroy the timeline because one can't live without the other.
Yeah. Like what if if Jack does wake up, then Auntie can that's Auntie's, form, since we mentioned that he doesn't really have a physical form yet. But
not yet.
Not yet, yeah.
Huh. So, oh boy, this has been a lot. Yep, there was septic save, and yep, that was a thing. that was kind of insane, if I remember correctly. Not that I was even there for that, but
right now, for some reason, I love memes and I love incorrect quotes. So, and one day I found Jacksepticeye incorrect quotes, and I have this one saved on my Tumblr. I don't know why it was really funny, but it was a conversation between Henrik and Auntie, and Henrik's like, "We've got to find a way to cut down our expenses. What can we live without?" And Auntie's like, "Marvin, probably."
yeah, so
that's what I want.
septic save was this whole thing. It was a tag. Septic save was a whole thing that was happening in the build up to KJSE. Yeah, there was a created hashtag, septic save, and it was to be like, save Jack, save Jack, save Jack. And so we were like spamming septic save, like, as far as I know, I wasn't there, but
I think that was it, yeah. There was
Yeah, I
like
wasn't
art and
either.
everything.
but now that you say that, it reminds me of something. Maybe septic save, in the sense that like you could like save a game. They have a save point to go back to.
Oh.
Oh.
Could be.
Like a kind of like an Undertale type deal.
Yeah.
I mean, that could kind of go back to the retro wave. Was that the invention Iris had, where like they were able to like rewind that like chicken dinner back to it being a chicken? So like I guess in a way you could look at it as that being like they went to the safe point of like when the chicken was still a chicken.
Yeah.
I
Honestly.
mean, with that freaking microwave, definitely.
The microwave that has potentially maybe a wormhole at the end of it.
Gosh, what
Time travel.
What if
I do
okay.
wonder if like how if you put a human in there, like how would that work?
Who knows?
I don't want to know. I don't want
That's how Jamie is forever young for being 100 years old and looking like a 20-year-old. They just put him in the
Finn,
microwave.
put the chicken in the swirly portal.
He's like, fuck. Time to put it back in the microwave again.
Like, okay, speaking of the retro wave, if you see, I can speak for a sec. What if that is the cause of the wormhole? Because you put it like they put like the chicken dinner, and they bring it back in time. The thing is, time. If you try to mess with like time always needs to move forward. Like if you watch, what's up?
Yeah, no matter what.
Like maybe like when they were testing it, that's how Jamie jumped forward because they messed with the time. So their founder jumped forward without them knowing.
Yeah.
Wait,
'Cause,
Vi
like,
was having a
time-
thought. Sorry, you keep going. I'm gonna wait to see what they say.
Okay, but like, yeah, because like, if you try to like go back in time or something like with the Avengers or anything, it messes with like the timelines, everything. Because time always needs to continue moving forward. You can't go back in time. It's if you try to go back in time and try to change thing or fix something, that could like impact the future of like your reality, impact the future of the world. It's like if you step on a butterfly, you could cause a tornado in another, location somewhere.
The butterfly effect.
The butterfly. So what if the retro wave is essentially the butterfly effect?
Cool.
That's terrifying, to say the least.
Yeah. Iris scares me. I don't trust them. Anything to do with like that's just sketch.
Ooh, Vio. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. How come
Yeah.
Iris gets to mess with time and be connected to the magic circle? But messing with time, according to Marvin's book, leads to... Sorry, it keeps pausing. Connected to
Dire
time,
consequences.
according to Marvin's book, leads to being dismissed from the magic circle.
Ooh, that's right. I mean, I'm sorry, I know I already mentioned this before, but Magpie, they made a post on Tumblr a little while back about Marvin's, like what they interpret as Marvin's story, and it had a scene in that where he accidentally summoned Auntie. He got possessed, and a lot of people lost their lives. And when they finally got him back to his normal self, they kicked him out of the circle. And then at the bottom of that post, they said, the prophecy I have told is coming too close. And then she's like, and then they're like, it's getting scarily close. So I'm like, oh, that's a little concerning. What you mean by that?
Yeah. What if? Yeah, like what if? What if like the magic circle, the people in the magic circle, they know more about like they have more knowledge about time travel and time in general, and Iris does not. So they know they're like, hey, this is bad. We have knowledge of this. We have books or whatnot written about how bad messing with time is. But Iris over here, which is like a science research facility, I mean, science is all about trying to break the next boundary and trying to go the next level, go the next step. So what if Iris also just does not care and is willing to go the next step, the next level, and damn the consequences?
To get that next headline, to get that more people either supporting them or sponsoring them to further their research.
Mm-hmm.
That's worrying to think about.
Do we know where Iris is located, like their headquarters?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm just gonna go ahead and ban you.
What if, like, yeah, speaking of Iris's headquarters, though, what if their headquarters are located in major cities like Los Angeles, New York, London, Japan,
That could make sense.
Tokyo?
Considering that he did film in LA.
Yeah.
My money will be on in LA. I think that's where the main setting is gonna be, because that's where Chase lives.
But I mean, yeah, it could be LA. Like, Dina isn't like, but if Chase did get teleported to another universe, did he get teleported to an LA in a different universe, or is he like somewhere else?
I think it's still in LA, but I could
Okay.
be wrong.
Who knows?
I do know it's in front of a Chase Bank, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Ben said in chat, now you guys have me wondering who in particular at Iris thinks time travel is worth the risk.
Well,
Dr.
that's a question for when we have Iris people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, yeah. Like when we have like, I'm just very scared to see that video that they filmed. I'm very, very scared. I'm very, very nervous to see because it could be anything. I mean, I say it's in a hospital, but anyone and everything could be in it. Like they could go all balls out and have all the egos there, but they said they wanted to take it slow. So I feel like it'd be just Shanipe and Chase, like maybe talking about what happened with Jack, just like, oh my god, I'm really sorry if that happens. If Shanipe and Chase are having a full on conversation about like, be like, I could see it happening now, just like Chase is like, is it gonna be okay? And Henrik's like, in his German accent, I'm not gonna try it because my German accent is shit. I can imagine
Well, like, what if Chase did spawn on top of a
hospital?
Like, yeah, hospital, like a parking garage in a hospital.
the same hospital that Henrik's working at.
Yeah.
And then that's how they
Oh my
meet up again. After
All things
after X many years, that's how they meet up again.
all things that could be fun to discuss once we get more concrete information.
No, literally.
Yeah.
But for now, I think because we've been going almost 4 hours now.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Just in the interest of like, because I don't know if like, I don't know, I want to keep things fair between the two rotations. Rogue, I just legit noticed your shirt. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. It's my Ace Pride shirt.
Aw.
That's cool.
But yeah, so I know it's been a lot of fun. It definitely has been, I swear. But like
yeah.
And
this has
I
been a lot of
really
fun, yeah.
so this is going to be a fun thing to come back to with rotations, I feel.
Yeah, I
Because
think
this
you
just
should do
gives
this.
different
Yeah,
perspectives
yeah.
on the same thing, and it's interesting. I like it.
Now that we know how they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyone out there who's in our server, if you want to be on one of the next rotations for the next stream, let me know in one of the specific channels. If not, then don't do that.
Then don't.
Well, what was I supposed to say? Well, RV Fox Spirit, it's good to have you around too. You have a lot of cool input. I haven't seen you around lately, so good to have you. And just want to give Fire Buggy.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me on.
And Rachel.
You're welcome as well. Thank you for having me on. It's been fun.
Of course. And then Shrek's Toe.
Thank you again. Like, this has honestly been such an honor and like an exciting thing to do. Thank you so much for having me.
No, it's not an honor. It's just me.
No, this is like to me. You don't understand. I've never had the chance to talk with people like you before. This is an
I'm
honor,
with
and I'm
Shrek.
gonna take it.
And then Small Boops.
Hey, no prob.
It's good to hear your voice. I know I've known you for like a while, but I never pinned down a voice to what you actually look like.
No, yeah, I hope my voice lived to whatever expectations anyone had.
It exceeded my expectations.
Aw. Yeah, I think the last time I think I mentioned in Discord the last time I was in a chat was in Overnight Watch when we had that VC together back in
Oh God.
one of our other Discords, yeah.
Oh God.
Overnight watch.
That
Yeah.
was
So
not
it's
even
nice to
for the
chat.
actual Overnight Watch.
Mm.
It was
Yeah.
for like a spin-off Overnight Watch that we did.
Mm.
Oh God, it's warm in here.
Oh God.
But thank you again so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
You
Thank
guys
you,
have a
Rogue.
great rest of your time zone.
You too.
Exactly.
I
Same with you.
hesitated there.
Good
I
time
hesitated.
zone.
You guys have a great rest of your day.
Good time zone.
Absolutely.
Or
Good time zone.
Great rest of your time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hop out of the call then. All right. Everybody else, you guys have a good time zone too. RB Fox Spirit, I swear you could. You've had a lot of cool input today, so I'm glad you came. And as well as everybody. So like Muffin Cat, Ute Puppet, Rainy Day Dreamer, Chase is Glitched, Hio It's Bio, Rose Avalon, Burning Burb, Kai the Savage. Oh, I thought you said you weren't gonna. Cool. Anyway, everybody, have a great rest of your time zone. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good night.